What up? What up? What up? We are live and effect, and it is
What
your
up?
boy,
What up?
Robert McCormick and Jerome Barnes.
In there. Like swimwear, baby.
LOE Bullies. You feel me? But
The
y'all,
official.
know, y'all definitely know how we do it on the channel. First thing we got to do is get out here, share, share, share. When you coming in, drop your kiddo name, drop your name, drop your girlfriend name, whoever name you got to drop. We just ask for y'all to drop a comment. You feel me? So let's go ahead and get this shared out real quick. I'm over here. I got to do extra shit on my end. What's happening, everybody that's jumping in? If y'all ain't hit that bell icon so y'all can get notified when we go live, please do so now while we are sharing. Um, we're gonna get to the topic in 1 second. Give me 1 second over here. I gotta do extra shit. So just in case y'all be wondering what I be over here doing, bro, I gotta set up the comment bot for
Yo, they're touching itself.
this motherfucker retarded. Not on live, not on this live. Maybe if it was like a Pornhub live or something. You feel me?
He
But
said he
not
got those too. If anybody trying to purchase, Robert said he got them. He
oh, for
got you.
sure.
He
I'm trying
got
to get,
you.
bro. I sell everything. I ain't finna lie, bro. Nigga, I sell do rags. Bro, I sell, bro. Gotta get, got to get my money, man.
Robert said he sell water to a well.
Bro, for sure, or whatever, kill it. I mean, um, hold on.
And everything.
Nah, that was for some other stuff I'm working on because I'm working on I, working on that email list. Bro, is that me echoing or you?
It got to be you. I don't hear no echo on mine.
Oh, my shit was sounding weird every time I said something. But yeah, now I'm working on that email list because what I'm doing since I just dropped the litter, what I'm doing right now is I'm finna start. Not finna. I'm sorry. I'm about to start all the shit that I talk about. Now I actually have the puppies on the ground, so I can start from pup age all the way to grown to kind of show people what it is I do. So
What's up, Tracy Mack, my boy?
and I only plan on releasing that from the email list.
Oh,
You
okay.
just so that's why I got the green. So that's why I got the green screen out and all the lights around the motherfucker, not for the actual live, but for the videos that I'm gonna be doing to put out. So if anybody wants to be a part of that email list, all you gotta do is drop a one in the comments right now. You should receive a link where you can go sign up to be a part of that email list. And I'll be dropping another live about kind of the software that I use to do stuff like that, so y'all can double back and purchase the software because I do have the software for sale too, and I'll be selling it for $20 because I do have sellers rights for it. Or you can buy from the company and they charge you like $23 a month. You feel me? So,
And I,
I'm finna be dropping some game. I'm finna be dropping some game in there, bro. Like everybody kept saying, I should open back up the marketing group that I had before that I was charging people, but I don't want to. I don't want to do it that way because it was too much keeping up with it. You feel me?
hey, hey, Tracy. Hey, look, man. We needing some different breeders to jump up here and talk their shit. You know what I'm saying? Get their experiences and stuff like that. So whenever you want to jump on, man, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to jump on. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Say,
we need some American bully breeders, bro. And not only that, but even three amigos, man. I wanna also start bringing it's four dudes. They run that stack. I think it's Level Up or Shut Up or Stack Up and Shut Up podcast. You can post the name in there and drop a link to it in there too. But I want to start bringing on other people from the and start doing interviews with people that actually run live platforms. You feel me? So we can start talking about the stuff that we go through from the aspect of doing these lives, in the dog community too. So y'all don't steal my idea, y'all,
Hey,
before I do it. And if
yeah,
y'all do, if y'all do, at least give me a shout out and say you stole it, bro. That's cool. That's all I want.
hey,
You feel me?
quick shout out. Well, 5150. That motherfucker something serious.
Bro, I talked to Daryl. I talked to Daryl. What was it last night about that dog, bro? He is badass, badass. Um,
If
for
you ain't
those,
5150, you need to check them out.
let me see. Let me drop it in the comments
That's
too,
like
bro.
me.
Post the comments. Anybody that is out there whelping the litter right now, feel free. Oh shit. Feel free to definitely tap in. If you are on YouTube watching this, the link to join the email list is in the description already. You feel me? So let's get started while I'm still over here sharing. So we'll start with you, Jerome. I mean, man, you've been in the game for a minute. You've been whooping litters.
Hey,
You
man.
you feel me? What's some of the shit that you didn't ran into?
I mean, in all honesty, man, like, as much as I enjoy breeding, as much as I enjoy um, playing with the pups and all that, I think whelping litters has to be the most time consuming, frustrating, damn near heartbreaking, most heartbreaking shit you can deal with when it comes to dealing with these dogs. Um, my last litter, unfortunately, I think I lost uh 6 pups. Um, that was a difficult situation to deal with because it was a breed that I had been building up for a while. Um, I ran into a lot of complications during delivery. Um, a lot of pups was coming out backwards. A lot of pups was getting stuck. Um, and of
Oh,
course, I took full responsibility for not taking the proper steps to go get the C-section like I should have and like I knew I should have from Jump
oh, so,
Street.
that's not just the pockets and exotics then.
What as far as
The
puppy?
the C sections and shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. No. I mean, um I've had to do I think it was 3 C-sections.
Oh,
With,
see,
with
I go thinking our dogs are just that deformed that this is actually necessary for us to be doing.
well see, I think when it comes to the C-section aspect of
Hey,
dog delivery.
oh, real quick, Tiny Tim. Well, jump on. Hey, jump on, bro. I'll post another link. Jump on because we're talking. This is for anybody that's whelping a litter, have knowledge of whelping litters, or have been through some things while whelping litters. Go ahead, my
Um,
bad, bro.
um, but yeah, I think the whole C-section aspect, I think it pertains to all dogs to a certain extent. I mean, you have the smaller dogs that tend not to be able to give birth naturally. Um, then when it came to the bigger dogs, such as mine, because I had standard females, XL males, it got to the point to where on the X-rays, the heads were too big, the cervical cavity was too small. So to prevent anything happening or pups getting stuck, we just went on and just did a C-section to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Uh, I've had females with those same X-rays give birth with no problems, but then I had some that had issues. So to avoid the problem, you know what I'm saying, just went on and did it. But this particular time I didn't, and I regret not doing it.
So you said you lost 6 of them. How many did you have total in the litter?
9.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
9 total, lost 6.
So what about have you ever had to deal with any actual sick puppies?
No, no, I've never had that issue. Uh no, 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 that would be a lie. I did have a sick. I did have a weak pup that I pretty much had to bottle feed. Um, it kept having what you call it, seizures. I had to put molasses on his tongue and all that. And honestly, after after a couple of days of that, and a lot of people might say this is heartless or cruel or whatever the case is, I just let him be.
Nah, you got 2 times. You got 2 times to die on me, bro. You
You
got
know,
two.
I just pretty much let it be because I believe strongly in the strong survive, the weak perish, and if it was meant for that dog, that pup to survive, he would have survived. I mean, hell, the mom was gonna kill him, and if the mom was gonna kill him, then obviously something was wrong with him. So it was time for him to go. So I put him in the box, and when he was gone.
Yeah, see, I've had one puppy in my experience. All of these years, I had one puppy that man, its breathing would just stop. You feel me? And I dealt with that for probably uh a whole 24 hours, and then he was cool, and then he did it again. So I was just like, man, I'm not gonna raise a dog that has any type of health issues like that. And then other run in I had was I dropped a 9 piece. You feel me? And after the C-section, I put the mom with the puppies after the C-section. So when she woke up, it was a quick swoop, bro. Like she just went through and was licking and just looked like she was licking them. And then that one puppy, she got to that one puppy and blood just squirted out that motherfucker. You
Yeah,
feel
see,
me? And then we was like, oh shit, she killing them. But by then, down blood starts squirting out of all the puppies. You feel
yeah,
me?
yeah, like
So
like that whole natural selection thing is real, especially when it comes to animals. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people, I think when it comes to just life in general, I think a lot of people tend to be a little too sensitive and too emotional when it comes to it.
yeah,
Um, because in all actuality, you know, what I'm saying, if you're not, if the animal is not able to feed themselves, provide for themselves, you know, in certain environments, then it's gonna die anyway. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. You know
So,
one. One of my things, bro. Like I don't know. I don't believe in keeping weak dogs, like you said. And now at my point in this dog industry, you feel me? I just like I said, bro. If it go, you got one time to go, and you're gone. Um, Other than that, I really don't know what to do. Like I said, with this litter that I have on the ground now with Oreo, I
uh,
I didn't have any issue. I think the only issue that I ran into is since they don't have that natural instinct to clean the dogs. You feel
uh,
me? That's the only issue that I ran into. So I want to say there'll be a week tomorrow, and she literally just started cleaning them last night.
now, now, so okay, she had the C. Now, do you think that has a lot to do with her coming out of the anesthesia and stuff?
Um, with her not cleaning them.
Yeah.
Nah, I just think she doesn't have that instinct because the puppies were cut out of her. Because when puppies have dogs naturally, you already know what it is. You feel me? They're licking the bag off of them. They're cleaning them. You feel me? If they have to when they first come out, it's just that motherly instinct. You
Yeah.
feel me? Birth.
And honestly, I think, and not to get too, but I think I think that is a lot of that's a huge problem with with the with breedings period. A lot of people don't realize and don't pay enough attention to their dogs to realize that those dogs don't have that motherly instinct, or they're not mature enough to grasp that motherly instinct, which leads to problems.
I mean, I feel it, bro. Like I'm to a point now. Like I really feel like my next breed, I'm probably gonna pay somebody to whelp. You feel me? And then a lot of things. And this is something I see too. I see a lot of people that come up with a whole lot of shit to do to give these puppies. You feel me? like even without running into issues, like you said, you used the molasses because the dog was having certain seizures and
Mhm.
stuff like that. Okay, understandable. But then you have people who just come up with these things. Like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with liver water, but people's like, keep it on deck. Some people just give it to their dogs. People do. I really believe people do a lot of unnecessary shit. To be honest with you.
I
What's
mean,
up
yeah.
with you, Brian?
I mean, yeah. I mean, but what it boils down to when you say unnecessary, like it pretty much boils down to that particular individual. You get what I'm saying? Because like it's shit that I've seen and I know uh a few individuals that do certain things with their litters and things like that. And shit I would never fucking do, but they feel like it's necessary. So who am I to say it's unnecessary? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, but have you noticed, like in the exotic community, bro? I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with incubators, but these motherfuckers got supplied air for these dogs and all of this shit now, and I really believe that this is bringing in unhealthy dogs. Hey, while everybody's jumping on here, man, look. Oh, we didn't go through this. Y'all share the live out. Let's get a few shares on the live real quick. I think this is an important topic. I'm gonna drop a link again in the comments for anybody who wants to jump on. I know. Moses is on here. Shit, Moses, I think he's in the middle of whooping a litter. Dion Peoples, I think he just got to a point where his dogs are old enough to be sold now. So I think some of this stuff a lot of people can tune into and really talk about. Now I know this isn't like how our usual lives are, because we be talking our shit, but I think this is a very important topic, bro, because a lot of people, there's so much shit you have to go through sometimes. He said pin the link, bro. Listen, I ain't finna lie to you. I have no clue how to pin the link while I'm on here. Maybe I could do it from my other phone. But we definitely run into a lot of shit, especially tube feeding.
Oh,
That should be a motherfucker.
well,
Hey,
see, well, see, well, see that's the stuff. Like I did it with that one pup, and the only reason I did it with that one pup was because the wife at that time, and you know what I'm saying, the kids, they was like, "Oh no, daddy, don't." You know what I'm saying? So like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens. But me personally, I'm not. Other than that one pup, I'm not bottle feeding. I'm not tube feeding. I'm not doing none of that extra shit. Like I'm not.
now see, now that's one thing I don't mind tube feeding because some dogs, honestly, bro, some dogs, from what it seemed like, some dogs just don't get it.
Well, see, that's when you fall into that section of survive or die. You get what I'm saying? Because you know, unfortunately, like I've been dealing, you know what I'm saying, I've been dealing with animals all my life. You get what I'm saying? I've been in Animal Planet all my life. Hell, my mama used to order me damn thick ass note card books with animals and all that. So I've been, you know what I'm saying, on animals since day one. And if an animal can't survive, then that animal weakens the pack to a certain extent. You get what I'm saying? If you can't hunt, if you can't eat, like, then if they don't kill you, they just gonna leave you off in the woods and you're gonna die on your own any damn way. And I take that same thought process when it comes to me breeding these dogs. You know, if this dog is not strong enough, if this dog is not healthy enough to walk, whatever the case may be, then what I'm supposed to do? Help a sickly dog survive, and then cause even more issues and more problems later on down the line. You know, like I understand people that just want pets and like, okay, I fell in love with this pet, and you know, I'm gonna spend countless dollars at the vet because I love this puppy and this puppy is part of the family. When in all actuality, you know what I'm saying, it's a newborn pup. You know what I'm saying? Either it's gonna survive or it's not. And if it's not gonna survive, then it wasn't meant to be in the program anyway.
Yeah, like I said, hey, the link is pinned. The link is pinned for everybody, and for everybody that's jumping on, I was letting people know that when it comes to the marketing game, since I got a lid on the ground and I am keeping a stub from it, I am going to be doing a series with that stuff for the people that's on that email list. I will also be releasing uh the software that I use. So if you guys want the link to join the email list and stuff like that, all you got to do is hit one in the comments and you should receive a link to your messages. So therefore you don't have to leave the live and miss anything. And that software will definitely be released too. But like I said, bro, and besides that, bro, like just the C-section part, brother, every 2 hours, bro. That shit is nuts, bro. That shit is nuts. I don't like, you know, for the people that know, I don't do a lot of breedings. You feel me? I don't do a lot of breedings, bruh. And
This your first.
nah. I produced Oreo too. She
This
about a
year.
year and a half. Oh
No,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying this
definitely.
year.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. But see, with Oreo, I was running around, so my wife basically did all the work when it came to that. Me personally, but now since I'm at home and she's busy, you feel me? I really gotta sit and whoop this litter to the face, bro. Every 2 hours dealing with it. And then like I said, those bad experiences that you have, like I said, after the C-section, my dog basically killed 6 of her puppies. And after that, you still stuck with that memory of what actually happened. So now it's like now she's cleaning the dogs now, she's feeding the dogs, but I still can't leave her alone because I feel like these situations could still arise. You
Mhm.
feel me?
Yep.
Um and she's a good dog. And she's a good dog. Now the other dog that did that, uh I mean she was a great dog, but she was a little on that aggressive side too when it came to other animals.
Now let me ask you this question: do you feel that first incident that you described? Do you feel like that was from lack of maturity? You know what I'm saying, to take on that mother role, or do you feel like the mom felt as though something was wrong with those pups, so she did what came naturally to her, which was to dispose of them?
Uh, you want to know something? I don't know. I think it was a little bit. I think it was a little bit of some of it all, bro. But like I said, she was a little aggressive on the aggressive side when it came to other animals. That's number one. Number two, they warn you and let you know that some weird shit could basically happen when the dog is coming out of a C-section. And that's why they tell you kind of to keep the dog away for the first 24-hour period, but other dogs that I've had, I've never had to do that and nothing ever actually happened. What's up with my guy, Blue Babe? We talking about Whelping, bro. If you want to jump on, the link is pinned in the comments and it's in the description. So you can feel free because Blue Babe, he out there, shout out to, he out there doing his thing, bro. That's a dude that came from, basically watching lives, sharing lives, supporting everybody. And man, he ended up with his dog Blue Bait, and he finally starting to get the recognition that I feel he's been deserved. It's a lot of good people that go without the recognition they deserve, and they really be on here trying hard. You feel me?
I mean, what's that?
Hey, go out and come back in. That might be hit. That might be his. Cause I didn't start hearing until he jumped on. I can't figure out how to get on, bro. Hey, look, hey Tim, all you got to do is click that link and just follow and just follow it. You should have Chrome on your phone
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just follow the it'll bring you straight to it, bro. Lay low. Oh, he's still tagging people. But yeah, bruh. Like this shit get difficult. Oh, he said I got an iPhone. I mean, you should be able to jump on. I mean,
Didn't matter.
I
That
don't have
shit.
a yeah, I don't have an iPhone, so I couldn't tell you what it looked like on that end.
All Android over here, baby.
Yeah, but yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I will say this though, bro. Taking the necessary time, like Rob ain't no breeder because Rob don't breed 50 million times a year and this and that. Man, you want to know something? I'll say this. Taking the necessary time, like it took years, bro. I have no clue. Like I said,
Right.
it took years with the Oreo thing, And even before that, when I produced Pocket Change, Counterfeit, and all of those dogs, bro, those dogs were fucking magnificent, bruh. And it's like I always felt I had the blood. I just didn't know the right way to go. So that's why I never mind, selling a lot of my production because I get to see what everybody else do with it. Like like I'm not gonna lie, like Mike Sanchez, bro. When we were doing business together, bruh, and he took the blood I had off of Pocket Change, I never in a million years would have thought to do what he did with that blood. And he produced some amazing shit off of it. Pocket American Bullies, and then took that blood into an exotic program. You feel me? So
well, see, this is my issue with people that make that statement or feel that way. If you're not doing X amount of breedings a year, how can you consider yourself a breeder? But the issue that I have with that is that a lot of those same people that are making those statements, almost 99% of the dogs they produce are not on their yard. They sold some damn where else, so it's not there. You get what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like every breeding that I did, regardless of how far they was, I had something on my yard from that breeding. That breeding served a purpose. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, can you guys still hear us? Hey, say something, Vaughn, so we can check. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
Hey, Vaughn, check the listen. Go to your settings, go to your audio settings, and change it for your mic. But yeah, bro, like I said, it'd be crazy, bro. And for people, I see a lot of people in this game that do.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
All right, bro. Hey, I'm sorry to interrupt y'all, man. Much blessings, bro. Robert, I've been following you for not a minute, but I've been seeing you with Daryl and whatnot. I peeped game with the Instagram, Facebook marketing, all that shit. Like, bro, I really like what you do. I saw an interview on your channel, I think it was, with Daryl and Marlon. I see you guys talking about like whelping litters and whatnot. I'm in Nicaragua, right? I'm in the third world. Feel me? I do Rottweilers.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I do Rottweilers, right? And my thing is, I was hearing y'all talk like, okay, and I'm kind of like Daryl's philosophy is like, hey, look, man, if it's gonna die, it's gonna die. Don't go out your way and whatnot, right? Because you want to breed healthy dogs. I had an experience where it was one of my first litters, and I trusted the vet because I didn't know shit about anything, right? I trusted the vet on doing the vaccinations, right? It was a friend of mine, matter of fact, and she went ahead and she injected them. She injected them ivermectin. I don't know if it's that common over there in the States and whatnot, right? I didn't know what ivermectin was. So long story short, puppies are like 45 days and they start getting diarrhea, they start vomiting, they start being lethargic and shit. And
did you happen to deworm them at the same time too?
No, I had dewormed them 1 week prior.
Yeah,
right?
see, hey, and this my bad, but y'all
go ahead, bro.
Y'all hear me out with this. A lot of times when you deworm your dogs and give them shots, what would happen is it's basically it's something in both of them that makes it too much, so they would have similarities to parvo.
Yeah, exactly.
What you would get. So people definitely have to watch out for stuff like that.
Exactly, bro. So I investigated like online and shit, and then I went to another vet, and then to another vet. I went to like 4 vets, and they were like, "Yo, who injected this, bro? We don't do it. Like, you don't inject ivermectin, just out of the blue to puppies, bro." Like, they told me I wait till a year or I wait till a certain weight, and almost the whole litter died. Almost the entire fucking litter died, bro. One by one. What I did was one of my dudes that raises pit bulls. He told me about aminotonic. I don't think it's that familiar in the States, but it's amino acid blends with B complex and whatnot, right? Nice. So with that, bro, every single day I was giving it to them, injecting them, giving it to them sub-Q, giving to them IV, intramuscular, and oral. And out of that whole litter, I saved one. So I feel the what you're where you're coming from. Like, hey, look, man, if they're gonna die, they're gonna die. You know, don't save the runt, whatever, whatever. But in this type of case where I didn't know a damn thing about, hey,
Yeah.
you can't, you can't deworm them, then you can't give shots at the same time,
Yeah.
and
See, if
especially
I
this
did
thing.
something, if I did something wrong, then I would try to save every puppy I
Exactly.
could save.
Yeah, exactly, bro. So I tried my best, man, and I saved one of them, and thankfully she's still here with me. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to, comment on that. Let
Well,
Oh,
y'all
it's all
know
good.
that
Hey,
that's
Tiny,
experience, bro.
hey,
a
Tiny Tim, Tiny Tim just jumped on whelping the litter. So let's tell us about some of your experiences, bro, with whelping the litter. And if this is your first one, talk
Nah,
to
this ain't my first one. How do I get the camera to turn around?
you, bro. We was talking. You got to touch the screen and do some more other shit. Go to settings or something. I forgot. I ain't finna lie to you, bro.
It's all right.
yeah,
All right. Well,
so
yeah, but
my
this my litter of cane corsos. We had 10 of them on this litter. They 4 weeks already. As y'all see, they already a little bit more active. They're moving around. Their eyes are open. They're starting to eat. I'm giving them the mush food already and stuff. Trying to wing them off of the mom because they got teeth and all that now, and they're hurting her and she don't like it. She's getting a little aggressive with them.
she's running.
But I've already well 2 litters of mini English bulldogs also. But with my English bulldog, she had a C-section. I heard y'all talking about the C-section earlier. She had a C-section or whatnot, and she only had 2 puppies out of my first litter with her. And when I got him home, the one puppy, like the way the vet said that he had came out, he was like
Hey, Tim, you freezing up, bro. You froze on my end.
Hold on, I'm gonna try
Yeah,
to tap back in. I'm gonna try to.
All right. Yeah, that's what I said, bro. Like I said, when it comes to having these puppies, bro, a lot of people go through some shit, bro. It sounded like he was gonna get into one of them stories that
yeah.
yeah, that a lot of us go through. And like I said, I haven't really had too many bad experiences when it comes to whooping a litter besides the stand up. Now I will say this, bro. I like literally like my son had a flag football game, bro, in another city. So as soon as I was done feeding the puppies, she cleaned them, bang, hop in the car, run out there, 15 minutes, back home. I mean, like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot when you have kids in sports. I mean, you're trying to participate in them sports and take care of these dogs, and then especially like I said, when you run into an issue, like I damn near panicked today, bro. Left, came home, one of the puppies laying on his back, tongue hanging out. Right, I'm like, oh shit. Grab it, he alive, but now I'm worried. Now I'm worried, like if this little motherfucker tongue hanging out when he get grown, bro, he might as well have died that day. Cause that's one of my pet peeves. That tongue, bro. If that tongue is hanging out of that dog's mouth, I do not want that dog. Thank
Yeah, he said that
you.
on several. He
What up
said
with you,
that.
Ant? We just on here talking about whelping at the link is posted. I know Anton ran into some problems whelping litters dying. What's up with you, Sam? I can't join. What up, Rob? How come I can't join? I have no clue, bro. The link is there for everybody that want to join. I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, bro, like people who do a lot of breeds like Sam, I'm sure Sam has ran into some problems. So hopefully he can figure that out and jump on. But I've also seen Sam live and actually do some shit, declawing his own dogs. Well shit, and jump on, bro. Jump on and talk to us about it. I've seen Sam do a lot of things that you definitely have to have knowledge to do. And even though he was getting slandered and ridiculed, by a lot of people back in the day, which I feel they were wrong for that. Even though I was one of them. You feel me for a minute, we was back and forth, but Sam is a good dude once you get to know him, man.
Oh,
Sometimes you just gotta let Mother Nature take its course. Definitely,
oh, yeah.
definitely.
Like I know a lot of people. It's a lot of people. Trust me, that I know personally that don't agree with my viewpoints when it comes to pups and things of that nature. But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? You run your yard and your program the way you decide to run it. You want to spend up teen hundreds of $1,000s on vet bills. You know
What's
what I'm
up,
saying?
Rob?
What I'm
Yeah,
saying?
unhealthy
Hey,
profile.
real quick. Let's take a commercial break real quick. Look, for everybody that's new that's jumping on, since y'all know I be talking this marketing shit all the time, but I've never you guys have never got to see me actually market nothing. I'm keeping a stud out of this litter, and I'm putting together a series, dropping it to the people on my email list. So if you want to get on that email list, all you got to do is hit a 1 in the comments, and you'll receive a link to be able to jump on that email list. And the next live I do, I'm going to be actually releasing that software to you guys, because things like that I feel are really valuable when you want information, but you don't want to get off of the live to do it. So having stuff like that, bro, really works. Now, what's up with you, Sam?
Brother, I'm just listening to the dude that said the stuff about ivermectin. Well, you can deworm a dog and also give them the vaccine, but you can't use ivermectin. Ivermectin is too strong. And if they overdosed it, then the dog would have died. What I would have done, and I don't know if people know this, you can give a dog, a little puppy like that, I would have gave it a raw egg. The egg is a bulletin. The white part of the egg is called the bulletin blocker. It blocks the protein. It would have helped because it would block the poison inside that the dog was getting from the vaccine or from the ivermectin. I literally had, you remember my dog Thor? Thor was sick. Somebody had poisoned him. I don't know how. I gave him 2 eggs. Within the day, he bounced back.
Hey, hold on, Sam. Hey, Josh, the link is pinned at the bottom, and if you can't click it from there, it's in the description.
Yeah. What I had to do, if you got an iPhone, just go to your internet setting and just copy that link and paste it to the settings bar there, and it'll just take you right to it. Sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good, bro. So like I said, I ain't got no iPhone, so you
Yeah, I had to figure
good
it out, but I
information.
got it though.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Sam.
So basically, you can do dewormer, but you would do Nemex too. You would do Pyrantel. You could do Panicure, but I would wait for at least 4 weeks. I start deworming puppies at 2 weeks. You don't deworm and give vaccines, generally puppies at the same time. Also, when your puppies are down, give them Nutrical. You get it from the vet, and that will help them kind of bounce back.
Hey, Ant, it's not letting me bring you in, bro. Oh yeah. Like I said, I am a firm believer in Nutrical, bro. For my adult dogs, all throughout their life cycle,
Yes.
I am a firm believer in it. You feel me?
But see, everybody do things differently. You know what I'm saying? I'm fully aware of that. But it's so much extra shit that people use that I've never done, never had. Like the Nutrical,
Hey, real quick, Ro. But everybody, if you guys breed XLs, Dion definitely have some dope XLs over there for sale. Got color to them too. Y'all make sure y'all check his page out.
I hear when you say people do a lot of extra stuff. The only thing I do is deworm, and I start doing vaccines at 5 weeks. Other than that, I don't do anything else. I mean, I can give them Nutrimax if they're down. Believe it or not, I'm still using Dog Bloom. Remember that mess?
Yeah.
I still use it. My wife is still currently giving it to the dogs. And
bro, like I used to say about it, if it works for your dog, it works.
Correct.
You feel me? That's why when people ask me, man, what's the best food to feed your dog? Shit, whatever works for your dog. You feel
Correct.
me?
And I understand that. I completely understand that and respect that.
Bro, my dad had one of my dogs when I had moved to Texas. He wanted to keep him. When I came back to check on that dog, bro, that dog looked so good, bro. Nice white teeth, shiny fur. And I'm asking him, bro, what you feeding him? Bro, he feeding old Roy. You feel me? If it works for your dog, it works. You feel me? And that's when I started realizing, even having a certification in nutrition, man, that shit don't even fucking matter, bro.
Well, the problem with that is you got too many people trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this, so okay, well, I got to do that too. You feel what I'm saying? Like no one is grasping the understanding of doing what works for them and what helps the program with. It just,
Hey Tim, if you're trying to show them dogs, bro, you're gonna have to get a little bit lower, bro, because
Oh
we
yeah,
can.
no, I wasn't trying to interrupt y'all when y'all was talking, but
Bro, hey, this is what this live is for. You want to interrupt and say something,
oh
bro? Feel
yeah.
free.
Oh my bad, bro. But yeah, but speaking about the dog food, then I'm right now in my camp. I raise 4 different breeds of dogs, and I go through 4 different brands of food because they all eat differently. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried the raw program with all of them. Some of them ate it, some of them didn't. Some of them slimmed down, some of them gained weight. Then I went to Origin. Then I went to Victor, and right now, like I said, I had to split it up because some of them I noticed who liked what and what didn't like
Bro,
what. You know,
hey, but let's say this though, Tim. Your dogs or anybody dog should not be gaining weight off of raw. If your dog is gaining weight off of raw, stop feeding it to him because you are not working that dog correctly, bro.
yeah,
You are not working that dog correctly.
yeah. Well, see that was my thing. See, so I was doing it the wrong way because what I was looking for.
Hey, you break it out, Tim.
You know what I'm saying? Like someone said, "Oh, feed them raw. It'll bulk them up. It'll get them right." But you know what I'm saying? I've learned a couple little things here and there. But like I said, I put them all back on kibble, and I've given them supplements, bone broth beef, grass fed cows.
Bro,
I
I
buy it
think
from a pet
beef
store and
hearts,
stuff.
beef hearts to me is the best way to go, bro. Hey,
But we was talking about the litters and stuff earlier, and we was talking about like having like troubles and stuff. So when I had my English bulldog here, when she had her litter, we only had 2 puppies on the C-section, like I was saying earlier, and one of them had already came out the sack inside of her and was in the side with the other puppy. When we had them, I had to keep putting them on her because she wasn't a good mom. She's already had 4 litters, and this one was the 4th one. The other 3 she sat on, or something like that. She wasn't taking care of them, so we had to constantly keep putting them on the nipple. The one of the brothers, one day, I don't know, she was cleaning them up. I mean, she was trying, cleaning them up, licking them up, and she licked them too hard, and he flipped over, and he was like struggling and stuff, like a little turtle trying to roll over. So me myself, I had some gloves on. I pushed him over, and when I did, like he went stiff, like
yeah.
he died basically. And
So,
I grabbed him and I tried to give him CPR, and I kept pumping him, trying to help him out, maybe thinking he came back a little bit, but he didn't live too much longer.
yeah.
And and out of that, the brother, he still lived, and this is him right here. And now he's already 4 months.
Oh,
So
he's fucking nice, bro.
yeah, thank you. That's
So
all he
far
do is
from,
sleep
yeah,
though.
so far from what I can see, he look nice. Now, Sam, I know, bro, you got a farm, bro. So give us some of the things that you've had to go through with whelping these litters or having these puppies.
Well, I mean, I don't have issues like that. I've been fortunate. Yeah, out of a litter, man, God honest truth, I can't. On my dad's grave, I might have lost 1 or 2 puppies. I mean, I cannot complain. If I ever said something negative, God strike me down, because I'm literally that blessed. The puppies that have actually, the worst issue that I've come across is dogs that have the cleft lips and the cleft palates, more the cleft palates.
So what do you think that's from?
That's only one bitch in my yard that's cheeky, and I believe that's just of the breeding, exotic breeding, and its deficiency of basically the vet.
Well,
Both
it's
vets that
definitely a
talked to me
deficiency of
said
vitamin D
it's a
and vitamin
deficiency
C.
of folic acid.
And vitamin D, vitamin C. I think that,
Vitamin D, you said?
yeah, and C.
They never said C, but she's getting a multivitamin right now, no matter what. Plus the what's the matter? Plus we're giving her 800 milligrams of folic acid. I
All
just
good,
bred
Tim.
her to my smallest male that I produce here. Nobody's even seen him. His name is TKO. When we took him to the vet last week, 14 months, 26 pounds, 10 inches tall.
So do you think it's just a deficiency, or what do you think is more of a deficiency or the genetics?
Genetics. It's the genetics in that particular bloodline, because when I bred When I take that bloodline and breed it tighter, I get that.
Okay.
That's the only time it comes in.
Well,
And
see, a lot.
I have.
Well, I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot on genetics, but like I hear a lot of people say that anytime you breed vape back to vape, you tend to get a lot of cleft palates and stuff too.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the reason I believe it's genetic. You know how with the exotics, when they breed the bulldogs in it, genetics come through. You got the issue with the little deal in their toes, in between their toes, and they call it ingrown hairs. It's a genetic trait that's always going to be there. You got the little stubby tails. Sometimes you'll get a full tail, but a lot of the times when they're tightly bred, you get that small tail, genetic. Okay, you get the skin issue problem with a lot of bulldogs, the eyes, the cherry eyes, the stuff with the eyelids down. Even though they may not be. I mean, I see all those things in the breed, and then you have to breed it out of them. You got, and when you do that, you kind of go away from the look. So then it's just the biggest issue that I've had has been that the cleft palates and stuff like that.
Well, see, for me, I personally feel like if I produced a litter of cleft palates, I would probably put every dog down. And
I put them all down.
Okay, yeah, and not do that, and definitely not do that breeding again.
Yep. The vet told me I had a 20%. They had a 20% chance of survival.
Yeah, but see,
why
you have
go through the headache?
You have a lot of people that'll still do that breeding again because they just assume that, oh, well, maybe it was just this litter.
What's the difference between breeders and individuals that's just trying to become fucking popular or just trying to put the dogs down the street? You know what I'm saying? That's the
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you produce a litter and this litter is full of
turn on the TV.
different defects and things of that nature, like why? What's the reason behind you trying to do that AD? You know what I'm saying? Like there's no reason to. You know, because either way,
that power I'm plugging in. Oh, I can literally guitar.
it did not click at all. Something is either wrong with that female or something is wrong with that male.
100%.
There is no in between. So why constantly keep doing this shit over and over and over again?
So let's say this for the people in the comments, bro. Let's say this. Do you guys think the cleft palates? If you think it's genetics, hit 1 in the comments. If you think it's nutrition, hit 2. I want to see what you guys think. You think?
I mean, okay. So here's the thing. So I took that same bitch, bred it to somebody else. She didn't have that again. So it's the genetics that I bred her too close. It was a half brother, half sister breeding. But when I take her to something a little bit more further away, when I bring in some new blood, she don't have that. So there's something within the blood, which is genetics. It's not a deficiency. It can't be. Because if it was a deficiency, then it would continue to come out at every single litter, no matter what. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, hey, I only asked that question. I ain't gonna lie. I only asked that question to get people to hit 1 in the comments so they can go ahead and promote that email list real quick. You feel me?
Yeah, I figured it was something.
Yeah.
Hey.
But at the end of the day, when you look at like you speaking on cleft palates right now, you question whether it's genetics or deficiency. Okay, well we can take that and put that towards every damn defect in these damn dogs. We can look at easty-westy damn feet. We can look at high rears. We can look at overbites and underbites. You know what I'm saying? All that is genetics. I don't think it has anything to do with necessarily.
Hey, hold on real quick. Hey, hard cut kennels, you're on YouTube. So to join the email list, you got to look in the description, bro, and click that link.
I mean, because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel.
Yeah, he's still saying.
I don't feel you can put it on the description. You know what I'm saying? When it's such a constant, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because see, sometimes I see a lot of people, and this is one thing I don't like, bro. Like, even when they were talking about Dex, like, and they say shit like, oh, Dex throws a lot of cleft palates. Dex throws, Hold on.
Heart murmur.
Heart
Right.
is heart issues. Dax does this and Dax does that. But how come nobody ever considers the fact that maybe it was the mixture of both of them being bred together what produced this, or maybe it was the female? Why do they blame everything
Pick up
to the
everything from the
stud?
table.
Well, I'm gonna say this. If that was the case, if that was the case, if like I can see if it happened, I can see if it happened once or twice. You know what I'm saying? Like he did this breeding, and you know what I'm saying, shit didn't go right, and you had a heart murmur here, heart murmur there. But when you have X amount of breeds, including this fucking dog, you know what I'm saying, that produce these heart issues and these different um defaults in these damn dogs, who else would you associate it to?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can see if it was a smaller number, you know what I'm saying, and you had a female over here produce some dogs with heart murmurs and issues, and then it did a breeding over here, and that one has some heart. But look at the numbers. Look at the number of dogs that's been produced off of that, and have ended up with these issues, these heart murmurs and things of that nature. I mean,
Wipe
what?
the table down. Pick up that rag off the floor. Pick up everything off the
Well,
floor.
let's ask this. Cat says the common factor was that. Let's says Cat Carter says, "What's your opinion on Bape's blood?" I'm sure Jerome would know. My answer to that is, I believe that bred correctly, baby blood is good to create a foundation. But if you want to get that aggressive looking dog with that nice body and a little tighter skin, I think you have to take baby blood to something else to get that. Now I know Sam, if I'm not mistaken, Sam, what's the name, had baked blood in the what, second generation?
Daniel's son?
Yeah.
Daniel's son is grandson to Bape.
Okay, so what do you, so I guess you are more, my litter now is Bape grandkids, if I'm not mistaken. But you would have more insight because you actually bred Daniel's son, so you would have more insight. What do you feel about Bape's blood?
Bred correctly, you get great dogs. Like, for instance, Daniel's son has easty westy feet. My vet truly believes that that was a deficiency in his nutrition. Why? Not one dog, not one on my dad's grave of all his children, male or female, have easty westy feet. They all have straight feet. Even his great grandchildren. He has great grandchildren right now that are on the ground, and he has another litter off of a grandson that's about to be born. And I'm gonna see how that litter comes out because I took it back to Auntie.
Okay.
So
All
I'm
right.
gonna see how that comes out, huh?
Says only reason I asked because I bought a Monopoly female for foundation. Well, I feel like this. If you bought some babe stuff for foundation and it's a grandkid, I think you need to take it to another extreme dog and then call that your foundation. Lock in that extreme look and then call that your foundation first. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Now, like I said, since I got my litter on the ground, we finna see if all this talk and all my opinions actually fucking matter. Because if I produce some bullshit, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna do a whole live call. Robert produced some bullshit. You feel me? And I'm gonna show it.
Now, this is my thing, because I've heard both of you say the same thing as far as breeding correctly. Now, when you speak on breeding correctly, are you talking about um breeding genetically correctly, or are you talking about breeding to produce features? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, in exotics, I feel we want the best structure that we can get, but we are trying to get more of the look than anything without it being so extreme. It's not functional. You feel
Okay,
me?
so here I'll give you an example. I had a bitch that I produced. In her first heat, she had a prolapsed vulva. I called the vet, went straight to the vet, had her fixed. Somebody else would have took that dog and bred her. I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
So when I breed dogs, I look at what my female is lacking, and I'm looking for a male that is going to complement that and add more to the breeding. So far, everything that I've produced, and I have adults on my yard, I just don't show it because, everybody knows I got a hater fan club, but I don't care what they say. You know, because I'm sitting good where I'm at. I'm very blessed. I can't complain.
Man, like I said, Sam, you attributed your hater fan base, and you know me, I attributed mine. But the thing is you see once you move past it and
Yeah,
you separate because it's always the same. It's always the same 5 to 10 people that hate on
yeah, of
everybody
course.
in the community.
I
And they
don't
don't
know.
have a lick.
Yeah, but if you notice, none of them are here, and they
Oh,
never will be. You know, we drop. I think we dropped like 100. We've been dropping like usually like, anywhere from 60 to 100 and some people on the live, and none of those people are here because if they show their face and make a comment, they will be blocked, and they know who they are.
So with my breedings, that's how I'm doing it. I want to produce a very correct, functional bully, exotic bully. And when I say exotic, the reason I say exotic is for the features. I want a massive head. Danielson has a 22-inch head. I want the broad shoulders. I don't like the elbows.
I
And
got
then I just want a correct back and nice angulation.
a question. I don't mean to cut y'all, bro.
No, you
But
good.
I just so happen to see a comment in the comment.
I was waiting for that.
I just so happen to see a comment in the comment, and the man said, "What do you predict to come off of the Miyagi clone?" All them fuckers is Miyagi clones.
I mean, you want to know something?
What is you
I'm not
talking
gonna listen. I'm not gonna speak on that because sometimes people get in their feelings, and I'm trying to use Giagi, so
No,
I
like, bro, we done had this Miyagi talk.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm meaning when I make that statement. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about the 6 Miyagis and all that shit. I'm talking about the Miyagi offspring that all them fuckers look alike.
I'll say this. The original Miyagi that I laid eyes on when he was a puppy in person, I like that Miyagi. That Miyagi produced nice show quality dogs. Sometimes they didn't fit the standard because they were a little too short. But other than that, I mean, I like Miyagi, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, I do. And whether it's a clone or not a clone,
No,
or a
no,
dog
no,
that looks
no,
like Miyagi, the
no.
production.
You going somewhere else with it. He talking about as far as a Miyagi offspring that he's considering a clone.
No. George cloned Miyagi. So what he's asking is
I thought he was talking about an offspring off of Miyagi. That
no.
No.
George cloned Miyagi, and he's
Yeah.
talking about an offspring off of the clone.
oh, okay,
I don't know. I've never cloned a damn dog. I mean,
okay. Then
I'm
I
just
mean,
as interested in all of you guys to see what happens.
see,
Hey,
and
that's some serious.
I trying to be
That
nice
must
and
cost some serious money to do that too.
Man, see, listen, fuck it. I'm gonna say something anyway. The motherfucker. No, I'm not.
don't spark nothing up. You don't want. All right.
I don't, cause I'm really trying to use Giagi. Like I said, I just bred to a Giagi son, and y'all know my way of breeding. When I want to breed to a dog to get that look, I'm gonna breed to what I consider his best son is, and then take a puppy off of that back to Giagi. So the blood is already there for me to create that foundation.
Hey, you
You
want to
feel
see
me?
Danielson?
Of course, I ain't seen him in years.
You can see him in a minute.
Clone and shit.
65 to clone a dog.
Hold on.
I mean,
Y'all that shit.
like I said, I don't know. Even if
So,
it is a clone,
when you
whatever
start
dog. No,
when
look,
you
whatever
start,
dog he cloned, I feel that dog still has to produce. You feel me? So I really don't know.
but when you clone them, do it start back off as a puppy?
I think so, but I don't think you get it until the dog is like 6 months or some shit. But I know he showed it. I don't know, bro. I really can't answer that. One thing. Oh, this is one thing I do know. When it comes to what I consider an exotic, George produces his ass off. And I'm not just saying that because I want to use his dog, but you have some people, like even when you look at Lewis and Ivan with Bape, when you look at them, they produce dope ass dogs for the exotic community. When you look at Busachi, when you look at Manuel's Yard, he produces dope ass dogs for the exotic community. And George is up there too.
So now, you know, you just open up a can of fucking worms, right?
Go ahead. We got to start.
So now, I have a even bigger fucking question because I've gone on record with the whole fuck Miyagi, fuck Dax
Yeah,
spoke.
definitely.
saying? And then I also have made the statement on several occasions how I felt as though when it comes to consistency, Miyagi has been one of, if not the top dog to stamp his look. So now my question is the consistency due to the cloning shit?
No. This was after. The consistency was coming before that. He just cloned that dog. I don't even know if that dog has any breedings, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Daryl, the link is sent to our group chat with me, you, and Rome, bro. So if you free, because I tried calling you, but I know you was on a plane. If you free to jump on, bro, definitely jump on.
Okay, so the whole cloning thing, that's like some
That just
3 years type.
he bust out with that dog, if I'm not mistaken, about a year and a half ago.
Okay. So that has nothing to do with the pre-existing consistency that's
No,
been.
because he actually went on record. He actually went on record that Miyagi had died. And when he went on record that Miyagi had died, he had released a clone video. Um, me personally, in my opinion, fuck it, I don't give a shit. In my opinion, I feel like this. I feel like the Miyagi that had just died was the actual clone. You feel me? Because you got to think about this, bro. We're talking about an exotic dog that was producing extreme fucking features, And you're telling me that that original Miyagi was produced in 2009 and just died in fucking 2021? So what I and then when you look at the video, and when you look at the video quality of the clone video that was released, if you look at that video quality, it looked like the cameras were so old, like they didn't even have 4K yet when that video was released. So I mean
Hold on,
that's
let me see if I can
just my
switch this
personal
camera.
opinion. But like I said, when it comes to somebody like George, whether the fuck he's hanging papers or forging papers or
Sit down.
taking different dogs and doing different breedings, I look at shit like this. Who the fuck cares? The motherfucker produces good fucking dogs. You feel me? And like we all know, these papers don't really fucking matter because so many people are hanging papers, lying and all that. They don't fucking matter. So when you have a dude that carries the look, when you have a dog that carries the look and produces it, I mean, shit. Who am I to say something, bro? A lot of people get offended by the way I talk. I wanted to do a breeding to a person's dog. I went to do that breeding in person. We ended up not doing the breeding because he was offended by my statement. Because I told him, I said, look, I don't know if that dog really produced all of these dogs that I like, but I don't give a fuck. Take my female in your house and just breed to the dog that produced those puppies. I don't give a shit. You put whatever name on it you want to. You feel me? And he got offended.
Rob, what do you think?
I mean,
Look at the old man.
damn.
He's over 4 years old.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, he looks cool, but them feet are still fucked.
Yeah.
It looked like he got on them scuba diving flippers.
Yeah, he does. Stop.
But like I said, I had a female like that. She wasn't that bad, but I had a female like that years ago. Matter of fact, pocket change, but she never produced that shit at all.
Yep, like him, he doesn't produce it. He produces all colors: lilacs, blues, blacks, chocolate, every single color.
That's why I can honestly say, like, y'all better than me because, like, that motherfucker will be in the back of the shed. So.
Yeah, but see what we're talking, but see, for me, we're talking like 10, 12 years ago. At this time, I didn't even.
Well, yeah, I get what you're saying. So, you know what I'm saying? So long ago, you really wasn't in that mind, but
yeah, I had no ideas. I had no ideas back then about what a moral breeder was.
Well, I mean, it's like I guess you could apply it to morals or whatever the case may be, but you know what I'm saying? My entire program has always been bent and built around what I like. You know what I'm saying? What I don't like, what I didn't want to see. You know, when it came down to those particular aspects, that shit was not real.
Well, see, at the end of the day, too, wrong. I wasn't doing anything with my dogs, bro. I didn't really start caring about all of that shit till I started doing shit with my dogs. You know, hiking, going fishing. You feel me? Just going for walks, going to the parks. That's when I started really realizing. And then it literally took me, even when I had live stream, doing a breeding with live stream. This motherfucker damn near died getting collected from.
Gotcha.
You feel me? And this is when I realized, like, fuck, I went to my partner house and he still breed pit bulls and German shepherds. And when you go to somebody's yard and you look at their dogs, then you really look back and realize the American Bully and exotic is fucked. They're fucked up dogs.
I mean, I get where you coming from with that particular aspect. I mean, do I feel like the exotics were more fucked up than American Bullies? Of course,
Fuck
because
yeah.
American Bully breed. So of course that's the direction I'm gonna go in. You know, but I agree with you when to the point where, you know what I'm saying, I understand that there's a lot of issues with these damn dogs that should
Hey,
never.
Sam, somebody said, what the fuck is that, bro?
What is what?
I mean, he already said the dog had fucked up feet. You know, he know what the dog is, where the dog is fucked up at, and what is lacking. But when he got the dog, that's what it grew into. But you can't stop loving a dog because it grows into some shit that has wrong.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I went to that show 3.0 with June Williams. You know how many dogs out there had AC Westy feet?
Bro, that's just like
And they but the funny thing is that people talk about it like if he's the only one that has that. And there was hundreds of dogs out there, and there was dogs that couldn't even walk in the building. They were in the stroller, and they're breathing heavily. This dude right here, he runs outside all day. He stays outside in that heat all day, and he don't suffocate. He don't die. He goes
so
out there in the wintertime
are
and he
you
don't
still
die.
are you still breeding him?
No, I haven't bred him in a while. I've been breeding his sons. I don't need
Oh,
to
okay.
breed him when his sons are producing. His son has straight feet, and his son just produced the smallest dog I've ever
You
produced,
mind?
26 pounds.
Do you mind showing his son if he's in the house?
No, he's not in the house. He's outside.
Oh, okay.
And you've seen his son before, Noisy Boy.
Oh, okay, yeah. But see, I ain't seen him I ain't seen, bro. You got to remember, Sam. We ain't been on live or talking in a minute. It's been over a year for sure.
Yeah, but like I said, I'll breed him to any bitch, and he won't produce that. And you know what? To be honest, he has Easty Westy foot. I don't hide that. Why do I have to hide that he has Easty Westy feet when I'm telling you, people that were selling stud critters for $3,500, they pulled the dog out of the stroller, put him on the ground. He had Easty Westy feet. They twisted his feet to try to make it look as straight as they could, but he was still Easty Westy. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying? But I know and I guarantee that he will not produce that.
yeah.
So
But
to me, I don't care what they say. He's my dog. He's my daughter's dog.
Hold on, Sam. Now you can't do that. Now you can't guarantee he ain't gonna produce that because it's
Well,
still
if
that.
he,
Every
but
single
listen,
litter he's had, 6
yeah,
to
that's
8
what I'm gonna
litters, not one Easty Westy.
Okay, how many times how many litters you got, Sam?
He does.
Yeah, how many litters you
Let's see. I guarantee he has at least no less than 7.
got?
Not
Okay.
one dog. And every litter he throws, at least 6 puppies.
Now let me
At
ask
least.
let me ask you this question. Now, you had no idea what he was gonna throw,
You right? Yes.
whether he was gonna throw it or not. But what was the reason? What was the reason that you felt necessary to risk it 7 times?
I can hear you. Got to talk a little louder.
I said you had no clue what he was going to produce, what he was going to throw. So what was
Correct.
the reason?
100%.
Okay, so what was the reason for you taking the risk 7 times?
Because the bitches that I bred to didn't have Easty Westy feet. They had straight feet.
So pretty much you bred him with the intention I can fix that.
Correct. Just like I said earlier, I'm going to see what the dog is lacking, and I'm going to add more to it. The bitches were missing girth. So I'm going to breed. It doesn't, the thing is, an exotic, to me, are, a lot of them have
how's his
Easty
Sam?
Westy feet.
How's his rear, Sam? How's his rear?
Hold on, let me get my son.
What's happening
Oh,
with my guy Josh?
What's goody? What's goody?
Bro,
everything.
I hit you up earlier. I was trying to get you on for an interview, bro. I know that shit was hella spare of the moment fast, but I got to get you on for an interview, my guy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, but I like that convo that's going on tonight, man. Y'all talking some good shit, man, without holding punches. I love that.
Here.
Oh,
Show that.
we don't hold no punches over here, bro. Listen, if you come on see, the good thing is Sam knows his dog and where it's lacking and where it's messed up, and he doesn't mind saying it. You feel me? Now, hopefully, great. Well, I'm glad that nobody's in the comments being rude about how they're expressing their feelings. You know,
Right, but
because if you
that's
are
something we talk
rude,
about
because
all
I'm
the
not gonna
time,
lie,
though.
if you're in the comments and you are rude, I'm not gonna block you, but you will never come on this show ever.
Call him, Matthew.
Come here, Nelson.
Right. Hey, and the good thing about what my man said is he know and understand what he got.
Look at his rear.
You know, everybody got flaws in their
Perfect
goddamn
rear.
dog. Now, when you ain't afraid to show it, then that's when you real with it. You know, I had a post today. My post today was, yo, show me some side stack dogs. Hey, it's time out for all the front stack dogs when you're trying to promote a stud and things like that.
A lot of
You know,
people
ain't nothing wrong with front stack pro picks. Ain't nothing wrong with it all. But if your dog ain't hiding nothing, show me a side stack. Matter of fact, show me about 3 pictures if you want me to go to your stud.
Bro, what the
Then
hell
show
is
the
happening
pro,
on YouTube?
the
Everybody
front
jumping
stack
in
pro.
from YouTube. Hey, what's happening with everybody from YouTube? If y'all breed dogs, bro, click the link in the description, bro. Jump on the email list. You feel me? Make it happen.
Stop. No,
Josh,
back him up.
Yeah. About that is a lot of people won't.
You're echoing.
Oh no, hey, Rome. Josh
This way.
got a bitch over there. I'm not
Oh,
saying
yeah,
that
I think
motherfucker.
I'm echoing. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, just get some headphones. Jump out, get some headphones, and come back in. But Josh got a bitch over there, bro. A little nice exotic bitch, bro. That it's not as extreme as 5150, but that
Look at that
motherfucker just
exotic, Rob.
Really? That's good.
Hey,
Josh,
bro, let me tell you. Hey, go ahead and say what you're gonna say real quick, Ron. And then I'm gonna say something. Go ahead.
Rob, tell you, like I was on that fuck exotic bandwagon for a long time, but, you know what I'm saying? But like
What's
over
up,
time,
fellas?
you know what I'm saying, I've grown to understand the direction that a lot of people are going in right now. And when I saw that boy 5150, like I was amazed.
Danielson, come here.
Why
Like,
is this fucking
boy,
shit?
like I really like that little dog, and I'm not even a fan of little dog. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
hey, jump on, bro. The link is there for everybody to jump on.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You know, a lot of people I deal with, man. You know, a lot of them really wasn't on that micro exotic shit. You know, they was all about straight bullies. You know, and what helps you come over to the other side is when you see those exotic bullies.
Hey Sam, mute
that's
your mic,
structured
Sam.
correctly. That's structured correctly. You know, but then again, you got a lot of folks who you know, breed those exotics. The only thing you have are those nice, big, broad ass fronts, nice stance, you know, good feet. But then you go to the damn side shot, booty up in the air, they long as hell, you know. And so, you know, ain't nothing wrong. Like my man was saying, you know, ain't nothing wrong with loving a dog, but don't say your dog is A1. You know, just because you got nice extreme features, just because you got a big ass head.
Yeah.
You know. And
yo, I had an A1 pit bull, man. 144 generations. Motherfucker was Alabama pride, red nose. That motherfucker was A1, son. So yeah.
Real quick, let me get a commercial break real quick. Hey, check this out. For all the people that's jumping on the lives right now, we passed our hour mark, but usually the lives are supposed to be an hour for people that don't know, but since we are on longer than an hour, I'm asking you guys to share the live. Share the live. But Josh, since you jumped on now, let's hit before we venture off back into off topic. Josh, let's get your experience with having a litter, whelping litters.
You look like sticky fingers, man.
Let them know.
Onyx.
I don't know what he just said, but please don't say it again.
I'll say it anytime I want, man. That's how I fucking roll, bro.
I'm talking about the nigga word, bro. But
whatever. I don't give a fuck. You get mad about that all you want, bro.
I ain't mad. I'm
get
just
mad about it, man. You don't know where the fuck I'm from.
okay.
Shit.
So, hey, Josh, this motherfucker threw me off.
Hey, sorry, bro.
Your,
Sorry, bro.
your experience.
Now
your
we gotta have some respect though.
No, because after you, Josh, then Roots, I want you to go too. But Josh, your experience with whelping litters, the type of things that you've ran into.
Hey, you know what? Hey, just like my man Sam said, man, and I gotta say it, bro. I haven't had too many issues now. I didn't have some dogs pass away on me, and that was like a day or two after the, after they were born. But you always have a couple weak pups, that you just do all you can, to try to save them. But I'm all about, let nature take its course, bro. I give them a Nutrimate. If I need to feed them, I feed them, do what I got to do. But I tell you what, I ain't gonna do, man. I ain't gonna go try to save no pup that just wasn't destined, to be there with the other pups. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna do all I can, within my means, but I ain't about to go spend a lot of money. I ain't about to go buy a whole bunch of drugs and shit like that.
So
I'm
what's
just gonna do what I
a
can with
fucked up
what I got.
scenario? So what's a fucked up scenario that didn't happen to you with one of your litters, as far as maybe pups dying, the mother killing them? Like the one guy came on and said he had some shots given to the puppies and he lost all his litters and saved one. Like, what's some experiences you've been through with situations like that?
Yo, hey, y'all see me? Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just had a call, man. I don't know if it dropped me off.
You good?
Hey, I don't see nobody else. I don't hear nobody else.
Because we're listening, we're waiting for you.
Hey, tap me back in
you're
if
on
I'm
the
out.
full screen, dude.
He got you on
Hey,
full.
tap me back in if I'm out.
No, bro, listen, you're here. I just put you on a
Yo.
solo layout because you were talking. We're here.
Yo, I can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me?
I don't hear you.
All right, Josh, we can go out and come back in because we can hear you. Hey, tell him we can hear him.
Yeah, we got you, man.
We can hear you, Josh. He can't hear
I
none
can
of
hear
it.
you. Yeah, I can hear you good.
Okay, so hey, well, Roots, he left out. So Roots, so the same question to you. Tell us some of the experiences, the bad experiences that you had with some of these puppies, whooping the litter and all of that, and how'd you deal with it?
Dude, I worked with CBBR, Chicagoland Bully Breed Rescues. And I used to have to go into crack houses after the cops raided them, and I was the one that they sent in to grab these fucking monster dogs. Like these monster dogs. Never been bit in my life. Like I've never been fucking bit, bro. And I used to have to go in and corral these animals and bring them out, and then we'd try to rehabilitate them, and a lot of times they had to euthanize some of them because they were too, messed up in the head. They were too messed up in the head and they couldn't go to a normal family and they couldn't, get adopted. But other times, like, they were adopted out and they were, good dogs, man. Good dogs. The dog I got right now, I named him Mickey. He's an asshole. He's an asshole. He weighs about 70 pounds, but he's a pit lab mix.
Okay.
Pit lab mix.
Oh, bro, hey, you want to know something? Every pit lab mix I've ever seen has damn near been aggressive than a motherfucker.
He ain't aggressive to nothing, man. The squirrels, dude, the squirrels sit on the fence and they throw shit at him.
So have you had any bad experiences with whelping a litter, or do you breed, or?
I did for a while with that A1 I was talking about with Josh. I did for a while, but I didn't. I went through a divorce and I went through a lot of shit, and I had to ditch the crib and ditch the space I had to actually breed the dogs, man.
Hey, hold on real quick. Y'all probably can't see this, but hey, King Yeti. I'm not even gonna read that comment, but you make it again, bro. You getting out of here.
Hey, you can't check one without checking the other, bro. I'm reading that shit too.
Yeah, that's
Yeti's a cool.
that's why.
Nah, I can't see nothing.
Well, it don't matter. He's blocked because that we're not gonna tolerate over here. That was
man, leave that nigga alone. What the fuck?
Hey,
right.
bro, I don't know if that's your people or not,
I
but
don't know that dude. That's why he gone.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What happened to
It gotta
Roots?
be a little respect, bro.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You know,
I'm not. I
he
don't
do
look.
that around his folk. He do
I
that
don't
around
play.
his
I
folk.
don't
Hey,
play.
Gotta be a
I
little
don't
I
play that
respect.
just,
racist shit no
I
type
just
of way
want to let you
whatsoever.
guys know.
You want to let us know what?
I want to let you know who Roots is.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
All right, because
We're talking about whelping. We're talking about whelping.
Roots is a gay squad.
All right, he's gone too. Look, I think this video just ranked on YouTube, bruh, because a lot of people were coming over from YouTube with this bullshit. You feel me? But back to the dog. So what I was asking you before, you couldn't hear us, Josh.
Yeah.
What experiences have you had? You feel me? The bad ones
Right.
that you had to look out for, and how'd you fix it?
Yeah, so the worst experience I had, not many,
I
first
don't.
of all, not many at all. And the worst experience I had, man, is just having puppies. They came out kind of weak, man, and where I had to, I had 2 feed puppies. You know, had them come around for a little bit. Then next thing you know, they died a couple of days later. When I didn't put, I invested a lot of time in 2 feeding those dogs. And of course, you know, when you're whelping, you know, you're feeding every couple of hours. You know, and when you're spending that time, you know, with those few dogs that you need to feed, I feel like I'm taking away from the others. Not that I'm not going to try to put no effort into the dog, but sometimes, you know, it's inevitable. You know, when you see the dog come out, you know, but you just do all you got to do as a breeder, especially, you know, to keep them dogs alive. You know, I take keeping them puppies alive seriously. You know, those the puppies. You know, they don't ask to be here. And when they come as work, you're supposed to take care of them, you know, like they one of your own, you know, like your kids. And that's what I do. But it come to a certain point, man, you just understand nature's gonna take its place, man. You know, and you know, it's inevitable. You know,
Hey, real
so
quick,
that's
hey,
really
Lalo, the link is tagged. The link is tagged at the bottom, and it's actually in the description. So, Josh, since you said you had to 2 feed some of the puppies, um, can you give a description of how you 2 feed, so the people that don't know can, you know, get an aspect of what it is you do, how far you stick the tube in, how do you measure it?
right. So what I do, I just take the tube, man, and I measure it. I measure it from the top of the nose down to like the middle of the stomach. And then I give just about a half inch, more, so I know it's going into the stomach. And when I get that food, man, I think it's about maybe 2 ounces. You know, it's about 2 ounces for that pup, and I just squeeze slowly, man. And if the milk start to come up out the nose, then I know to stop because I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah.
You know, but when they get down, I feel like I'm good. You know, I haven't had any experience to where I had the dog aspirate, you know, from 2 feet. You know, so I've been pretty good with that, man. Now I have had time where I had 2 feet dog and he just didn't come around for a while, and then next thing I know, like 2 weeks later, this dude just all of a sudden pop out of it, and I'm like,
like
damn, I
what's
didn't think this guy was gonna
wrong?
make it. You know what I'm saying?
What's never
You
wrong
know,
with?
I didn't hear you wrong.
I said like he popped out of it. Like was nothing ever wrong with
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on.
Like nothing ever
Hey,
wrong, man.
Oh, solid bull only. All right, cool. He breed dogs. I was gonna say, bro, we gotta stop this conversation. Let me see who this dude is. All right,
Hey,
hey.
but look, as far as my moms, I mean the mothers to the puppies, man. I got a bulldog named Mamba, man. Mamba, she just didn't take to her puppies for like 5 days, man. So of course, you know, when we on that whooping shit, man, that shit wore her ass out, man. But then after about 5 days, man, they come around, man. And I tell you, she's been a great mother, man. And I had like the litter I got right now. I'm not Desert Storm, but Uno Storm. Hey, from the jump, bruh. I got a video when she came out the back after having the puppies, man. She came out the back like, "Hey, I'm back." I mean, she's a 10 inch. She's a 10.5 inch micro exotic, bad little bitch. She came out that bitch like, "Where my puppies at?" You know, almost like, you know, like she was pimping. Like, I ain't never had it. You know, I ain't never had no issues and shit. You know, she came out that bitch, man. It was like, I was like, man, this is a bad motherfucker. And what the doctor told me, they said as soon as she can't start coming around, she just started looking for her puppies, man. And they let her over there with her puppies, man. She just started licking them right away, man. So got her to the crib. Actually, I got her inside the vehicles. I let her back. I laid the seat down and let her back there with her puppies, in the container, man. And I tell you, man, she was like one of the best mothers ever, man, and still is to this day.
Now,
But
how old was she at that point in time?
Hey, hold on. Let's get to this. It looked like
y'all
Josh.
hear me?
Nah, Josh, you froze up.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Here you go, though.
Yes. Give me a thumbs
Yeah.
up.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
good. I can't hear y'all. Somebody just called again.
Okay. Hey,
yeah,
real quick, Josh.
so,
Hold on, real quick. For Solid Bull.
she was 18 months
We
on
can't
the first
hear.
letter. 18
Oh.
months. And I tell you, the thing that helped her was she was around my other female who just wept the litter. So this is what I do. Those females that I have that hadn't had puppies, when the previous mother is whelping the litter, I kind of like let them, let the puppies around them.
Yeah.
I don't let them intermingle, but I let the puppies around them so they can get a feel of, damn, these are babies. And it's a motherly instinct, whether they have puppies or not, they want to take care of those babies. I don't know if y'all, like, for example, had like a puppy come around a grown dog. They're very soft with them.
Yeah.
They don't, like, even if they playing with them, they kind of get a feel for them and things like that. And they be like, this puppy is no threat, and they just want to play. So that's how mothers are when they're around baby puppies.
So hey, let's get the
They
same
want to go
question
around them, and they want to, kind of explore them, kind of.
Hey, Josh, can you hear us?
That's what they want to do. So
Can you hear
that's
me?
what my mindset is. My experiences is
Hey,
letting
yeah,
those
he can't
puppies who
hear us.
hadn't had babies before, let
Hey,
them around
Josh.
those puppies, not necessarily let them intermingle. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but can you hear us?
All right. Hey, I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna come back in.
All right.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
No, I think what's happening is every time he gets a phone call,
Yep.
it stops him from being able to hear us. So hey, Solid Bull only.
Hey, hold on 1 second, bro. Hey, I'm gonna ask this one question real quick.
Oh, go ahead.
It says, do y'all think that the lack of bonding right off is because the bitch might be too young mentally? Me personally, I feel that the maturity level in these females has a lot to do with the way they handle motherhood off it. I mean, but that's just my personal opinion.
Now, my personal opinion is I believe it's the C-section. They are not allowed to experience that taking care of the puppies immediately.
Mhm.
So what do you think, Josh? What do you think?
On that, I feel like interferes with that bond.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with that, Ron. Obviously, when they carry them and they have to lick the sack off of them, when they're birthing them, that's that immediate bond.
Hey, hold on, real quick.
That
Hey,
they
for the
have
person,
with them.
hey, for the person that just jumped on, do you breed dogs?
Yeah.
Do I breed dogs? No, but I breed.
Oh, so where did you? Hold on, wait a minute. Where did you see this live at?
What? YouTube?
Oh, on YouTube.
Yeah, you're on YouTube.
Oh, I know, but everybody's coming over here from YouTube. So the video obviously ranked for whatever the title was. So that's why everybody's coming over here. So in your breeding, I guess in your breed. Wait, real quick. So Solid Bull only. Let's get to you real quick, and then we'll get to her. So in your experience with breeding, what type of complications have you ran into with whelping litters and the mother taking care of the dogs, feeding the dogs, and cleaning them, that type of thing?
Well, I
Complications. Well,
only had one litter before, and my first litter.
I mean, I don't breed dogs, but I certainly breed.
Well, breeding matters too if you breed, because I'm sure you run into some of the same issues we do.
The complications I had though.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all?
I was on the C-section.
Chilling.
Having to put one of the puppies in the car. Can y'all hear me?
Well, one time I had 40 guys on me.
Oh, she on some bullshit.
Where these
No,
weirdos coming from?
I'm gonna make sure from now on, bro. Hey, look, check this out. If your name does not have bull or bull breed or bull anything, you're not coming on.
Let
All
the
right, so
weirdos come on, see what they
go
got to
ahead,
say.
bro.
Let them come on.
Nah, cause I fucked around and tried to rank the video before we went live, but I didn't try to rank it for dogs. So whatever the description is for this, it ranked on YouTube because now the shit is smashing on YouTube and they're all coming over here.
He got Frenchies.
Yeah, but nah, the dog I'm talking about is a bully though.
Nah, she said she had 10 guys on her. Hey, I'm gonna message you in a minute as soon as we get off of this live.
He said 40.
And she said 40.
Hey, you know what she on?
I'm telling you. So what you got there, Solid Bullet?
Well, actually, but back to what I was talking about.
Well, wait. Show them bulls real quick. Show them bulls real quick again before you we got you on a solo layout. You got anything? Oh, I don't want to jump into no sales pitch. Well, go ahead.
Nice. There you go.
Them eyes look familiar. As hell.
It's good looking pup.
Nice muzzle, nice head.
Hey, let me see that again.
Hey, nice tight skin.
That looks real familiar.
That's a boar. That's a
I
But
boar
want,
right there.
that definitely looked like some Busachi in there somewhere.
I want to say Bex or one of the other one, little one.
Said China blood.
Who?
Who's what's the bloodline of the dog?
Yeah, look at that. Look at the eye spread.
Yeah, that's what I was looking. That's all the same little?
Yeah, off the same level.
Oh, that's crazy because that's a totally different looking dog.
Different.
Yeah, and we ain't talking about the coat.
Nah.
Bro, I already know this is Josh, or y'all can see his name, Josh Adams, bro. The head pieces on his puppies, bro, are dope. I like them head pieces.
Now, what's the club behind these?
Yeah, this is Devil Spit and Local Vada. So the mother is Uno Storm and Damu. Mama is Devil Spit Blood right off Banana Clip, and you got Damu who's off of Savage, who's off Local Lotto.
All right, so hold on real quick, Josh. Hey, all right, go ahead. Hey, go ahead, Solid Bull. My bad.
Oh yeah, so on my way to the C6, she ended up having one puppies in the car. But I took her to one vet. They said she was a 0.4 for the reverse progesterone, and another. But I wasn't gonna do the C-section at that vet because they ain't really like their service. So the vet I wanted to do the C-section at, they told me that they don't really want to do her unless she under a 4 or like at a 3 or under. So the other vet told me I should do it that day. So I waited for the other vet. The next day she was doing a lot of painting. So I could tell she was ready to have the baby. So I ended up going down there before the vet opened, just to go ahead and walk her straight in there. But she ended up having one in the car. So they let me know, like, even if she a 0.4, to go ahead and pull them out.
Yeah, anything less than 5 on a reverse, I will pull them out.
Yeah, but the vet that I really like doing business with, though, they said they don't really do unless it's under a 3 or under.
Raul said you got more experience with C-sections than that shit.
I mean, you got to get with it, bro, because a lot of these people, a lot of these vets, bro, will pull them dogs out and let them fucking die and take your money and not care. So you really have to know.
That shit. Trust
What
me,
up with you, Daryl? You look like you still sitting in the airport, bro.
Bro, I am. Yeah, I am here in Vegas, waiting to get home.
Oh hell, Vegas, baby.
Yeah, me and Daryl moving to Arkansas, bro. We finna be neighbors.
Yeah, I'm coming too, damn it. Y'all ain't about to leave me out. I'm about tired of y'all shutting down the
Hey,
computer.
do we have an echo? If we have an echo, hit one in the comments real quick.
I don't hear nothing.
No, you're supposed to say if there is no echo, hit one in the
Nah, because
comments.
I hear echo. That's why I said that.
Yeah, I don't hear no
Well,
echo.
if y'all can hear us good, y'all hit one in the comments if y'all can hear us good.
Now, being that you just coming in,
Yeah.
I tell you what that's about later.
What's that?
Hey, y'all
You
already
know
know. I'm
Raw.
gonna tell somebody to hit a number what it is.
You know Raw. Y'all,
Hit one in the comments.
y'all was
Hey,
on.
that boy. Hey, that boy Rob be on some clickbait type shit.
Well, no. Okay, well that kind of is okay. So look, I'll let everybody know the joke. So basically, what the joke is I'm finna. Okay, so I have an email list that I'm building an email list so I can let y'all see step by step with marketing, right? And that email list is set up with a keyword. The keyword is number one. So when you hit number one, you're gonna get an automatic message to your inbox for you to sign up for that email list if you want to get the behind the scenes of step by step of how I market.
I'll
And
be on that complicated shit.
it ain't
I
complicated.
already know
Hold
that
on,
shit.
wait a minute. Big free smoke.
So
I don't
so
even know if I should let you on, free smoke. You be slandering people too much. Free smoke be slandering people too much, bro.
Free smoke. What's up, dude?
What up with you, free smoke?
Darryl, you've been fucking around with these dogs for a long time, different breeds, all that. Now,
Yeah.
what's some of your experiences with as far as birth and whelping these litters?
I've never really had issues with it. Most of the dogs I've had, they've always been able to take care of them on their own. Now, Cardi Bull, we did a C-section, and so the first couple days, she didn't really want nothing to do with the pups. But then it took about 2 days. Now, the problem came when my son came back from out of town. Then she didn't want, they was about 2 weeks old, and then she wouldn't have nothing to do with them. So, I was forcing her to lay down, forcing her to lay down so they could nurse. But at the same time, I was still every 2 hours, feeding myself. You know what I'm saying? So,
Now,
but I haven't really had any issues. I've had some that were fading, and I've had to use beef liver water to bring them back. But
let me ask you this: do you agree with the whole mindset only the strong survive when it comes to whelping litters?
depends on how weak the pup is. The other thing is, I think when you breeding dogs that are just for looks, I don't have a problem with keeping them alive. But I'm not gonna break my back to do it. I'm not gonna break my back for no pups.
Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. What's up, babe?
Now, if it's
What's up, babe?
working breeds, then yeah, I'll let them fade.
Well, let's
They
ask
gonna
Daryl.
fade
Let's
long
ask
enough to
Daryl
fade.
this question before we get to free smoke. Hold on, real quick, free smoke. So, Daryl, since you just jumping on, basically the topic is whelping, and what we are trying to figure out is some of the experiences, the
I
bad
didn't. I'm on a
experiences
live.
that you
I'm
had
gonna check it out.
whelping a litter, and how'd you fix it, and what did you do?
The only bad experience I've really dealt with is fading pups. That's it. You know what I mean? And I'll use, like I said, I'll do beef liver water. Give them 4 drops of that every 2 hours for about 12 hours, and then from there, I'll do the same 4 drops every 4 hours till they get back, till they're back thriving. But that's the most I do is beef liver water. I won't do nothing else more than that.
Hey, anybody ever use this
What is that?
Nutrimate?
Neutral mate.
I've never used it. I've heard of it though.
No, I ain't never
Yeah.
used
So whenever I ever have an issue with a fading puppy, man, you know, I got this Nutrimate. It costs about $50, man. You can keep it up to, I guess, about a year or two. Don't keep it refrigerated. You give them
There you
about
go.
give them about 1 cc, and after about 12 hours, man, the dog will really start coming back, bro.
Yeah.
And
Now, what
and
is it? Vitamin supplement or like
Yeah, so yeah, it is. Let me see. It supports the immune system, man. So
Yeah.
whatever bothering the puppy at that particular time, man, it kind of neutralizes it and give them like the vitamins it needs to perk up. Now,
Got
if they ain't really coming back after about 12 hours, bro, just continue to do what you do. Try to keep the damn thing alive, man. And after that, to be honest with you, I just don't. I ain't gonna put too much more time into them, because you just have those fading puppies. Again, I only lost like
Right.
2 puppies, man. Like my last 6 litters.
yeah, I got
Even when I had to nurse them for a week or two,
Right.
tube feed and all that good stuff. Hey, Rob, you ever use Nutrimate?
Nah, but it sounds like, I mean, I heard about it, so it's almost like a supplement of like Nutrical.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
yeah.
Yeah, so I have this same tool for like a year and a half. I only had to use it twice,
Oh, okay.
and it worked each time.
Mm.
Got you. See,
All right.
my thing was, you know what I'm saying? Like at the time, my old lady was a damn nurse, so she always had to make up her mind that she can save anything and bring anything up. Like dead ass, bro. So whereas like and I can say that she actually did a few times. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have pups being born, not breathing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shit like that. She didn't brought. I know for a fact she brought two back. You know what I'm saying? And they lived to be grown old ass dogs. Whereas me, I was like, well, okay, it's not breathing, not breathing. Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Not
Right.
not not in those specific instances, man. I'm gonna try to resuscitate the pup. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Only thing I'm saying is, I ain't about to be going to the doctor, spending all this money, on these dogs when, you just got those weak pups, that's just going to fade.
yeah,
For me, that's just a part of the process, part of Mother Nature doing the thing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I gotta do at the crib, I got everything I feel like I need. And I know all the tricks of the trade, I just go through it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But after that, that's it.
yeah. I agree with. I can definitely agree with that. What's up, the
You know,
box? What's up, Vaughn? What you got? Can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear.
Yeah, he
Oh,
gotta he gotta fix his mic. He muted.
unmute yourself.
I didn't. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't mute him. So
Yo,
Yeah,
don't
can
know.
you hear me now?
yep.
Yep,
Yeah,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
All right, bet. Oh, hell yeah, Daryl was on. Okay, all right, big ups, man. I came to
What's
this
up, man?
channel from you, bro. You helped me out with what was
Hey,
it?
hold on. Wait a minute. Don't be giving that motherfucker no credit, bro. You don't get no credit over here. He showed to the live late. You feel me? Show up late and did all. No, I'll just play. Go ahead. Now go ahead, bro. I'll just play. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know. He helped me out with one of my studs that I don't know if you remember the case. One of my studs, I had two bitches in heat, and he wasn't paying attention to one of them. And then you talked to me, how have him go ahead and
I
pay
remember
attention to
that.
the other one. We ended up doing the AI. But anyways, going back to the topic.
So hold on, real quick, Daryl. Hold on, real quick. Was that through your consultation program?
No, I think you had just
What's going on,
you hit me
fellas?
through Messenger, wasn't it?
Yeah, I hit you up via Messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daryl was cool people, bro. All right, so going back to what Josh is talking about. Again, I'm in the third world, right? I'm in Nicaragua. I don't know if y'all can see this real good. I guess this is
What
the
does that say?
equivalent.
Me
Let
Hold
me
on,
neither.
let me.
wait a minute. Let me find you so I could. Where is he at? Oh,
There you go. You see that?
I ain't gonna do that.
Never heard of that.
500 ml. Yeah. So amino tonic. I guess that's the
Okay.
equivalent of what y'all were talking about. But basically, it's amino acids. It's B complex, B1, B2, B3, B6.
There gotta be some B12 in there.
Yeah, there's
Oh yeah,
B12 in
yeah.
there,
B12
cyanocobalamin.
definitely.
Yeah, the cyanocobalamin. Right. Remember, there's a hydroxycobalamin, cyanocobalamin, and methylcobalamin, right? But this one has a cyanocobalamin. Potassium chloride, calcium chloride. But basically, this is what brought back to life the one that I was talking to you about earlier, right?
Mm.
And I gave it to her when she wasn't displaying symptoms, right? When I was on earlier, I was letting you know, like the puppies, when they gave them the ivermectin injected, they were displaying, symptoms of lethargy, vomiting, diarrhea, whatever. And then when my homie put me up on game of this thing, I was giving it to them, the ones that were already, having the symptoms. And then I said, you know what? This one, she's good. Gila, the female, she's good, but let me give her to her just in case. And that's how I saved her, bro. So this is kind of like, I guess, the equivalent, in Central America, for anybody that's watching you from Central America, because you got people, not only in the States, Robert, you worldwide, bro, right? Daryl, you worldwide, but man. So
Well,
it
no,
ain't
no.
just
This is what surprised me when you came on, because I
what's up?
blocked my channel from overseas people. I blocked this channel,
Oh yeah.
so you have to be following one of us
Yeah,
to see this.
yeah. You know why it is? You know why it is, man? Because when I joined like Facebook groups and all of that, I saw a lot of and again, I do Rottweilers. I don't even, I don't even feel buddies like that. I understand them. People like them, but it's not my thing. I do Rottweilers, right? But I saw a real big lack of either people just asking questions like, "What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?" And then people that would post and that they post other people's articles. They don't post their own shit.
No, hey, hold
Whereas
on,
you
hold
guys
on, hold
talk,
on, real
yeah,
quick,
yeah,
Vaughn, hold on,
yeah,
real
yeah,
quick, but don't get off. Just hold on. We
yeah.
got to ask TNT Boom. Welcome to the live for the first time, bro. Make sure you definitely like and subscribe to the channel, and hit that number one
All
in
right.
the comments so you could keep up with the
With
marketing
your
aspect of
emails.
how I go. But let's ask him. Let's get him with the same question. Let us know some bad experiences that you had with whelping litters, and how'd you
Hold on.
fix it, or what did you do?
Honestly, bro, I'm about to have my first litter. That's why I hopped on.
Oh, congrats.
Okay.
Okay,
Fuck
well,
up
let me
this
ask you this
game, you
then.
feel
So,
me?
Congratulations.
yeah,
Thank
congratulations.
you.
So, let me ask you this then.
Congrats, bro.
What are your
Thank you.
concerns? What are your concerns about having your first litter then?
One of my concerns is I'm really hoping my girl could do natural, but I'm gonna have to get the X-ray to find out. I really want to go the natural way though.
Well, me
Well,
personally,
you know what
What?
that entails. So, where I'm at. Okay, look, this is. I'm not going to tell you what it entails. This is what I'm going to tell you to do.
Uh-huh.
Find 3 vets that do C-sections. Okay, schedule a C-section with all 3 vets on different days. Okay, because if you schedule a C-section where I'm at, it costs you $1,500. If you come in there when your dog is in labor, it costs you $6,000.
Yeah.
So you schedule it with 3 different vets then.
Yeah, so
So
I
you can
For
schedule
for
three
day. I
different
hey,
shows.
schedule day.
That
I
makes
schedule
sense.
day 58, 59, and 60. You feel me?
hey,
That's what I
hey, hey, check this
schedule.
out. Hey, check this out. And make sure that that vet will actually do breeding C-sections because most vets, definitely around where I'm at, if they do a C-section with your pup, they're gonna want to neuter it.
Oh yeah, that
That's what
too.
they're gonna do around us.
Yeah.
And
So
another
don't
thing
touch
that
my
I would
don't touch
suggest,
my girl.
is do a reverse progesterone at least on day 59 before you pull those
Yeah.
puppies. And if those numbers are at a 5, I will pull those dogs at day 60. If it's or actually at maximum, if it's like at a 6, 6.5, I will pull day 60.
Hey, Rob, I got a question for you, bro.
See, her mom did
Why at
natural though.
5, bro? Why at 5, bro?
Because that's what the numbers say.
Okay. So the thing I look at, man, and I just been always an advocate is, it's been like 3. I mean, less than a 3.5 for me. Because we talking about, those last couple of days, man, are critical to the development of the respiratory system too.
And
You
their
know what
fur,
I'm
definitely, and their
saying?
fur.
Yeah,
I totally
yeah, yeah,
agree.
yeah.
Well,
Right.
see,
So
I can show y'all my belt.
I look at how the numbers develop. So the reason I say at a 5, if you pull the next day, more than likely they're probably going to be at like a 3.
Yeah.
oh, I got you. I got you. Uh,
TNT,
I just I just
what
had
you breeding?
several.
You did
I've
I
had
exotics?
breed
several
pockets,
people
bro.
pull their dogs,
Huh?
man.
I said I
Earlier
breed
than
pockets.
Okay.
But her mom did natural. So I'm hoping she could do it too. Her sister did natural too.
Well, hey,
mean,
well, check this out. Since you won't hear and you, oh, never mind. I ain't gonna do that. Hey,
Right.
we gonna pick a day. Me, Daryl, and Jerome are gonna have a conversation. We gonna pick a day for people to come on and actually show their dogs.
Yeah, that's the
Hey, quick question to y'all, man. Early neurological stimulation. Y'all believe in that? Y'all don't believe in that? I studied on it and I did it with my second litter. I really ain't see that much of a difference, to be honest
I
with you.
think it's overrated, and I think I know a lot of people. To me, it's like a fur mom thing that breed. Fur moms that breed. Because I done seen people tickling the dog's paws and putting
Right,
different scents by the dog's nose, and it's like dogs do all that automatically, and they gonna, they get sensation in their paws when they start walking. You know what I mean?
right,
That's what the ground is for. But I
right.
think a lot of it is overrated. There are things that I'll do with pups to test their temperament, but their determination or their drive when they start hitting about 4 weeks old. But puppies stimulate their litter mates. You know what I mean? So that whole early, what do they call it?
Early
ENS,
neurological
early.
stimulation. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's overrated. I think it's just something, people who want to, I don't know.
Hey,
To me, it's overrated.
this some cold shit. Chris Mayfield just said they won't even let you schedule a C-section. Your dog has to be in active labor.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Oh
crazy.
nah.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's
I
the,
heard that.
that's,
I
That's
was
yeah.
about
crazy.
to ask y'all, how y'all feel about
That's,
natural births? I know a lot of y'all don't do them, but how y'all feel
Well,
about them?
that's
It's
what I
honestly, it's
prefer.
the best.
That's what I
That's the best
prefer.
thing you can do for not only the dog, but it's also the best thing you can do for the breed
Yeah,
is to get the breed where it can
hey,
have,
I ain't gonna lie,
some.
bro. I started doing C-sections when I first took my dog. But listen, when the dogs used to give birth, I would just invite people over and we'd have like not a party, but just a get together and we'll chill a whole night. Dogs give birth. But my first time doing a C-section, I went, dropped the dog off, went to lunch with my wife, came back, dogs were ready, we went home.
See, for Rob, for Rob, it was easier. It
I
was
ain't even gonna lie, bro.
less shit he had to deal with. So yeah, the C-section thing is that. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
you know, as far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying, I prefer natural birth. I don't
Yeah,
mind cleaning it up, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I prefer to let the female go through her emotions as being a mom and all that. And like a lot of us have said, when you go through the whole C-section and aesthetic, and the mom not actually being aware of her surroundings and aware of the pup, that can backfire on you dramatically.
Yeah.
That's the downfall. That's the downfall.
Yeah.
You save probably about 10 hours by doing the C-section, but you make that shit back up cleaning them damn puppies.
And what about the bond
Oh
though? I've
yeah.
been hearing y'all talk about like the bond, like the oxytocin and all of that, when it's natural. Whereas the C sections and shit, like sometimes they could, how you say it in English, conocer, like how you say that, that they don't recognize their own puppies and whatnot, and there ain't
that's what
that
happened.
much of a big bond, right? So it's
Yeah,
much better with
It,
the
it,
natural. It's a big risk, because you got to be there, you got to be on top and shit. But I'm saying
Right.
like, at the end of the day it's best for the dogs, no?
yeah.
yeah,
Right.
I
Hey,
agree
hey,
100% that it is what's best for the
my
dog.
vet get a shot of oxytocin, and if I happen to go to a vet who don't
Right.
give the oxytocin shot, I have my own collection of oxytocin. But
They
after
good.
let me ask y'all this question that's what my vet does. From day 30 to birth, what do y'all do different if you do anything different? Like, what's the pregnancy care from day 30 to day 63? And then
Shit.
what's the care from the first week of them being born?
I
Change
don't
the
do too much different.
Yeah,
I'll start adding like yogurt, every now and then just to help with milk production.
diet.
I'll start adding, some cottage cheese, but other than that, I don't really do much. You know what I mean? I
Well,
don't,
see,
I
for
don't
me,
change
I
too
go
much.
I go the same route Daryl goes from the time I stick my dog. I go with
oxymate.
I switch my dog over to raw with
Yeah,
kibble, Nutrical, the whole time.
Yeah, the
Um,
diet.
lay off the supplements. I definitely lay off the supplements from the time I stick my dog. I get off of all supplements besides Nutrical.
Yeah.
Me and Daryl, we got big dogs, so we don't know that stuff. We don't know that stuff Rob talking about. You know,
Nah, but see,
you know,
you got to look at it. No matter what you do, even with humans.
Rob got manly dog.
I mean, I just look at it like this. I look at it like this. Your dog regular diet should not be his show diet. Should not be the labor diet. It should not be any of that. Your diet to me should
Well,
change.
oh, definitely. Once they're pregnant, definitely should change. But I mean, your, your dog's normal diet should be a show diet as well. You know what I'm saying? Like if your dog doesn't look, if you got to add a extra amount of damn food for your dog to look presentable in the show ring, then that dog wasn't shit before any
Which
damn.
Well,
wasn't
no, but
right.
it's not. But see, you now. I see. I look. I gotta disagree with that because for me, you
Yeah.
gotta understand. My dog's day-to-day regimen is kibble. You feel me? Day-to-day regimen is kibble because if I'm not working this dog, I'm not showing this dog, I'm not breeding this dog right now. My dog does not need all that extra shit because people don't look at it. When you starting to add raw to kibble, supplements to kibble, and all of this type of shit, you're giving your dog too much to be doing nothing. You feel me?
Well,
So when
Right.
I was in the show ring, that's just like even if you look at a bodybuilder's
There you
diet
go.
is completely different than his diet when a show is coming up.
definitely,
Absolutely.
I get what you're saying, but my my perspective on it was like, you know, the different styles of dog. Like my dog, for instance, my dog tops out at 140 pounds. That fucker
It's a
eats.
big ass dog.
He ate the first 4 months versus what he ate the month before the show. You get what I'm saying? He looks the
Yeah, but
same.
see, for a dog that weigh that much, I'm not gonna lie, bruh. I'm going heavy. I'm going heavy on the work. You feel me? And going supplements so I could bring out some more of that muscle definition before that show. And I would only do that for about a month before the show. Yes, I will up the sodium. I will
Yeah.
up some the digestible creatine for dogs. I will up the protein source. I will up the amino acids, and I will work the shit out of that
Oh,
dog.
I definitely get what you're saying, but I'm wrong. Hey, how you doing? I
Nah,
opened the door.
I'm not saying nobody's wrong, but my thing is this.
I opened the door,
If
let him run
listen,
out.
this is what I'm not saying you're wrong, but what I'm saying is
Oh
this.
no, I'm just saying.
If you
I,
walk your dog, listen, if you are feeding your dog the same shit and then you walk your dog into a ring and then you lose to somebody else, that's your problem. Look,
yeah,
this is a competition. You shouldn't be giving your dog supplements every fucking day if you're not working them. You feel me? This is your dog's free
definitely
time.
shouldn't.
Check me out. Check me out. Going back to the whelping and like the bitch that's about to be give birth. Quick question, Rob, because you said that they cut out supplements on the bitch, right? What
Yes.
about vitamin E? Because I know that vitamin E helps out the stud, for producing semen and all of that. But supposedly,
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know if it
you
helps
gotta look
out.
at this. A lot of vitamin E can cause a lot of deficiencies in your dog, bro. Vitamin E is
Okay,
not necessarily it's necessary for your dog, but too much of it is bad.
like one
I
capsule
can
of
see
like
that.
400 IU, doesn't it help out? I'm asking because I don't know, right? Because that's what I did with the last one. I don't know if it made a difference or not. I'm thinking that it's gonna help lubricate for them to come out easier. I don't know.
You want to know?
I wouldn't. Me personally, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I wouldn't go for 100, bro. Max, maybe. Man, I
Um,
would. Look, okay. I would say what I'm gonna say. What I would do, I would go 100 and leave it at that. You feel me?
Okay,
right.
I will.
okay,
That's look. That's a that. But this. But once again, this is a personal opinion. This is a
right.
personal opinion.
Yeah,
And how long do you give it to them if you're gonna go at 100?
If I'm gonna go at 100, I still cut it down because you gotta understand their puppies are in there. So even if I went at 100, maybe once a week, twice a week, maybe. You
All
feel me?
right, all right.
Well,
You have to see. This is
give
what
them the chance to use it and actually use it rather than you just
I
loading
want
them up
people.
with it.
This is what I want people to do,
Right,
so you
right.
guys can understand where I'm coming from. Look at the back of the supplements that you're giving that dog, and and most of those supplements will tell you they don't know if it's good for lactating mothers or females that are pregnant. Look at the back of the
Yeah.
shit; it'll tell you.
Yup.
So
He
my
not
thing
lying.
is, I'm
He's
not gonna take a chance with it. I will listen. If I know my dog is in heat, more than likely, what I would do, more than likely, probably 3 months before that heat, I would start supplements and stop them motherfuckers right when I breed my dog.
Is that 400 because of the weight? Because remember, like you do micros, right? Like they don't weigh that much versus like my Roddies that weigh 120. Is that because of the weight, or is that just
No,
in
it's
general?
it's
General?
because I don't believe the shit that's on the back of the bottle.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, straight up.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't.
yo,
I
but I'm
don't
about
really.
to hop
I
off,
changed their
guys.
diet,
Thanks for
but
having me.
for sure.
Take it easy,
Thanks for
Ken.
joining. Yeah,
Because
I don't do
because
too
you
many
gotta realize
supplements. I just like to change the diet up a little
these
bit.
are all businesses that are looking for customers. So remember this. Think about this. I don't know if you were breeding dogs when Evo Red Meat first came out, but Evo Red Meat used to be 59% protein. And people that are looking for protein used to think that was good. I thought it was good until I started seeing these
Way too
veterinarians.
much.
And then until I started seeing these veterinarians basically crying. Like, what the fuck are you guys doing? You feel me? And I'm talking about they had state board meetings crying about the amount of protein that's in some of this dog food. They're crying about the shot recommendations for these dogs. Like, there's no way a 160-pound dog should be receiving the amount of a shot, whether it's parvovirus or whatever the shot is, that a 20-pound dog should be receiving. These are the type of things that you guys have to pay attention to for real. And especially with you were in a situation that you lost damn near your whole litter based off of deworming and shots. That is the clear example of what these veterinarians are talking about at these state board meetings.
No, that's the truth. Yeah, I
So,
tried to
so
do as
when I
little as
see some
possible.
shit like that, I'm not gonna lie. I don't give my dog the full shot. I don't. None of them. I don't do it because they have a fucking point. If you weigh 160 pounds, why should you be getting the same amount of shot that my 20-pound dog is getting?
Right.
That makes
There
sense.
has to be a problem there.
Exactly,
If these
bro. Exactly.
veterinarians, and bro, listen, I'll try to find that video. I'm talking about they're in these courts, literally, bro, crying.
Yeah.
It got to be something wrong there.
Oh, definitely. Definitely something wrong.
And that's that y'all are regulated. Remember, I'm in Nicaragua. Ain't no laws. Ain't no regulating bodies over here, bro. Y'all are regulated, bro.
Yeah, but that regulation is
Overregulated.
bullshit even here.
Yeah, it's
Hey, but check it out, man.
overregulated.
Hey, I keep my bitch. I keep her on oxymate, man, all the way up until the time that she, giving birth. I want to keep with those supplements, man, and then I just switch her over to oxymate. I'm sorry, oxymama right after that. It help with lactation, and give her those amino acids that she needs. So I just kind of stand that regimen. Never had a problem with it, man. Never felt like I felt like it always helped. Most of my litters, man, been just healthy, bro. And I'm gonna be
Right.
honest with you. I like my last six litters, man. I only lost 2 puppies, and I just kind of contribute that to, me just taking care of the bitch prior to her getting pregnant. Make sure she's good and cleaned out while she's pregnant, give her supplements, and after she's pregnant. It's about having a regimen with your dogs and knowing and understanding your dog and the shit that you're using. So I really don't have a problem with oxymama, oxymate, and things like that. That's why I
I think
say,
I think I've never used them, but I think the oxymate from what I understand, it is a good product to use. I've never used it, but that is
right.
always last few years. That's something I've been thinking about utilizing. Is the oxymate? I don't think I've seen the oxymama though, and that's for after.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah.
you want to know something?
There it is, right there.
I watched Moses live earlier, and he was
Okay.
talking about oxymate. And he was talking about, I mean, granted, he didn't blame it on that, but he was like, bro, when he was giving this to his dogs, he was losing litters and losing puppies. Now, to each his own when it comes to supplements. The dogs react to what they react to, but
Mm-hmm.
this is just what he was saying.
Right.
Hmm.
I understood
I never
totally.
heard anybody complain.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
man. Thank y'all for letting me on, bro. I'm gonna let y'all go. Peace.
All right, brother.
They never been big into using supplements. You know what I'm saying? I can't say whether I've benefited or lacked because of it, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I have no pros versus con experiences to gauge it on. You know what I'm saying? I just always felt like I didn't need supplements. You know what I'm saying?
Well, see, like I said, show shit. I'm gonna use supplements with my dog, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm finna do. But on my dog's
Hey, yo, I'm
regular.
about to jump off of here because my phone's about to die.
Okay.
All
All right, bro. Hey, good hollering at you, man.
All right, man, for sure.
On my dog's regular diet, bro, he's getting kibble.
Yeah.
Oh, same here.
Well,
Yo, y'all still there?
yeah, we still.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. My dog's regular diet, man, is kibble, man. I'm gonna tell you, I was using Purina Pro Plan for a while, man. And the thing about that shit right there, man, you know, I've been using it for like 4 years, and I did notice that every time I got like a bag from a different place, the kibble wouldn't be the same. And then my dogs would like had diarrhea at times. You know, because I felt like, you know, the formula was being changed. You know, but I stuck with it for a while. But then, you know, I got on the board, man, and kind of asked people about you know, what they think about Purina Pro Plan. A lot of people were saying that, you know, it was fucking their dog up. So what I just changed over, man. Well, I'm in transition right now from changing over from Pro Plan to Diamond. And the only reason why I'm going with Diamond is because I had a litter that I use strictly Diamond though, and you know, they did excellent with it. So, you know, now I'm just trying to change all my other dogs. I got like 18 dogs, and you know, I'm trying to, you know, pull them all over to Diamond right now.
Now,
18 dogs. All right, well, shit. I guess I got a question for you. So, how many dogs does it take to make you a breeder?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. Hey, no, great question. No, great question. When you don't have a foundation, bro, when you don't have a foundation, you got to mix and match and see what you get. And I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I started off. I think we talked about this on another lie the other day. I started off just buying all kinds of shit, you know, thinking that this dog was gonna be it for me, that dog.
I think we all did that.
Yeah. So I'm at a point. Well, let me tell you about my 18 dogs though. I got 2 dogs I started off with, bullies, non-papered, badass XLs. All right, and I keep them around because they're my pets, right? And then I got EBs. I got a hell of an EB stock over here, bro. I only got 3 right now in house.
Of course
I got
you
2
do.
males. Oh, right.
See,
and then,
now, hey, we just became best friends. Now I'm gonna be hitting you up. We gotta talk.
Hey, fuck with me.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah. And then, you know, then I got the bullies I bought. I only had, just be real honest with you, bro. I only had 3 solid litters, bro. 3 solid litters, like out of my last 6 litters. You know, because you got to find your way in this shit, man. And now I feel like I got the foundational pups. These are the foundational pups that I got right here, man. That I think is going to really be my foundation right here. Bro.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier to the person that was on, I'm like, listen, if you bought a dog, don't consider that your foundation. Go a little more extreme and then take those puppies as your foundation. Hey, hold on, let me take a commercial break real quick. We had 2 hours. Y'all know what we do over here, bro. Every hour we need some shares, and I'm over here, got the other phone. I'm finna look. We need some shares on the live, bro. If y'all want the live to keep going, drop some shares on the live. Josh, Rome, myself, we are definitely volunteering our time.
Somebody.
Nah, that's my chick probably in there cooking, so I'm gonna mute my mic in a second. But y'all go ahead and share, and y'all go ahead real quick. Let me mute this mic.
This song was burning. So go fire.
Hey Rob, you know, since you you know, doing your little your break, man, and allow me to plug myself. Hey, I am Josh Adams. Josh Adams Mamba Bully Mentality. You can find me on Facebook, Josh Adams, MBM Visuals. Hey, it's a brand. You know, it's a new thing we got going on, man, where we're giving a platform for those folks who are just really coming in the bully game, or if you're in the bully game, you know, we give you a platform to promote and advertise. Go to my page and check us out, MBM Visuals or Josh Adams. You can find me on Instagram, MBM_Kennel as well. We just started a YouTube page. I can tell you what that YouTube page is about. We do interviews. We go around the country and interview folks, man. If you have a story and you're from the bully community and you want that story told, we will come out, we will fly out to you and do an interview on you. All right. Our interviews ain't nothing like a lot of interviews that you've seen, you know, in the bully world. A lot of interviews are pretty much on site at dog shows or these lives and things like that. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But we just do them a little different. We do them a little in person. We do a storyboard, and we just kind of make sure we tell your story in the way that you want the story to be told, and we do it the right way. Nice. And so we got a YouTube page that we just really started up. You know, we got a shitload of interviews that we're gonna start dropping on that YouTube page. But one of the latest ones I did was on June Williams. Everybody know June Williams. If you don't know June Williams, he's a cultural icon in the exotic world of bullies. He's a show host. He's a breeder. My man, he get down and do his things. He's Mr. Rumble in the Jungle. A lot of people misunderstand June because of his voice, you know, because of his show host personality. But what we want to do, we want to shed the light on the man behind the breeder, the man behind the show host. So go check that June Williams interview out. You can check it out on Josh Adams on Facebook, or you can go to MBM Visuals and YouTube as well. MBM space Visuals.
Bro, you want to know something, Josh? All this time, I literally forgot the shit you do, bro. Because I'm just used to you seeing that female, and I remembered I watched you live to see what you were doing at June Williams show, the promotions that you were doing. And hopefully one day, I'm not gonna lie to you, hopefully one day me and you can come together with some of my clients and some of yours to get you to do those interviews, because they're definitely really professional, and for me to push them out there, because that's what I do. I'm not gonna lie, my content creation shit is it sucks. You feel me? But one thing I do know how to do is reach people.
Right.
He's a marketing genius.
Yeah, so we got Dark Side Kennel. So, hey, Dark Side, go ahead. Same question for you, bro. Tell us about some bad experiences you had with whelping litters, and how'd you fix it? What'd you do?
I'm gonna be honest, like I'm just not starting to get back into it. So I got a female that's pregnant right now that she gonna be having puppies in like 2 months. So I really was getting up here because I saw y'all were talking about a good foundation, and I was trying to find out like what do I need to look for to have a good foundation.
Well, I mean, as far as a good foundation, I mean, it really depends on what it is, the direction you're trying to go in.
Well, hey, everybody already know my response to that.
You know, you're not breeding.
I got a micro, and then I got a standard. So
I don't give a fuck what you got. If you got a giraffe, breed that motherfucker to a bulldog.
Only wrong.
Yeah. Everybody know my motto. If you got fucked up feet, breed to a bulldog. If your dog is 54 inches, breed to a bulldog. If that motherfucker got cleft palates and high rear, breed to a fucking bulldog. Hey, if it gets sick,
listen, why you taking back to step one though, Rob? Why you taking back to step one?
Hey, that's my motto.
Dogs out there. Hey, what I got dogs out there that get you way closer to where you trying to go, man, without going all the way back to F1, bro.
Hey, I'm just saying that's my motto to everything. If you have issues, breed to a bulldog.
hey, but I will tell you this: I had plenty of people asking me to use my bulldogs, man, and
well, you're gonna have plenty in one.
hey, look, I had this boy named Escobar, man. I bought him from Ray Vasquez. Hey, go check Ray Vasquez out. K9 Supreme. Hey, this cat.
They still around
for years.
They still around? K9 Supreme still around?
Crazy,
bro. They had K9 Supreme. K9 Supreme had a black dog. I forgot his name. It was hella years ago.
Rampage.
Yeah, Rampage. Bro,
Yeah,
motherfucker was
Rampage.
bad as fuck. That motherfucker's dope.
Hey, listen. I still talk to Ray to this day. I was just hollering at him just yesterday, and I talk to him all day, every day. You know,
Bro, and they
if I
had
need
released a
to.
video of Rampage that was so clean, bro. This I'm talking like 10 years ago here.
Hey, yep. Hey, that video got over 12 million views, bro. Hey, but look,
So
I bought my
Doc,
bulldog from him named Escobar.
going, man.
What you
Hey,
were saying?
what'd you say, Ron?
I was asking Doc Side what kind of direction
Oh,
he's
okay.
going as far as trying to find foundation.
I mean, right now, I'm gonna be honest. Like the 2 females that I got right now, I feel like that can be a start to having my own foundation.
So
Man, like I said, when it comes to a foundation, bro, I'm sorry. The way I feel is when it
You
comes
got to
to a
breed.
foundation, the bulldog got to be in the first 3 generations, and anything after that has to be bred correctly. Okay, Josh, Josh, I understand how you feel. Rome, I'm not talking to you. You breed triple XLs.
he's not breeding exotics, he's breeding pockets.
Okay, breed it to a bulldog. I mean, look.
This motherfucker.
Hey, straight up though. If you ain't breeding exotics, you really ain't got to worry about going to a bulldog. However, if you are breeding exotics, don't go back to a first generation foundation, bro. You know, because there's plenty of dogs out there that'll get you past that F1 and F2. Again, like Ron was saying, it all depends on what direction you're trying to go, bro. You gotta look at your dog. You gotta know your dog. You gotta know the blood of your dog. Whatever dog you're going to, you gotta know what that dog gonna do. You gotta look at the production of that stud, and then you kind of check the direction out that you want to go. Now, if you want to go with what you got, just know the blood. You know, do your research. You got to go back into the pedigree. You got to go back into the productions
Michael,
of
shut
that
that
stud.
door.
And again, you really have to know what you're doing. Just starting off. Well, actually, if you don't know what you're doing, then just kind of document what you're doing after and that'll be a part of your research. And whatever you get from those puppies, man, then you got to kind of know where you want to go from those puppies. If you're just going to start with the 2 dogs that you got.
Well, hey, check
But
this
the
out.
main thing, bro,
I'll stop
you got to know the
bullshitting,
blood, bro.
and I'll be straight up right now. This is what I'll tell you.
Hold on one second, Rob. And
Okay.
don't allow yourself to fall to victim to that major disease that plagues all breeders, which is called kennel blindness.
Or the other one.
You-
The other one is more important.
Or
That
the
other
wave.
disease. No, that other disease is more important. It's called dick riding. Do not catch that.
Yeah, the wave. Don't do what everybody else is doing. That's the wave. You don't have to necessarily jump on the wave.
And this is what I'll tell people too. And this is me personally. If you like what I'm doing and I'm willing to give you advice, listen to it. You might not want to, you might not believe it, but if I'm giving you advice, I'm giving you advice because this is what I do. So if you like my dogs, listen. Now, it might not be ethical, but you're gonna have some dope dogs.
pull out the information that best benefits you and run with it.
Well, see, I believe in creating good dogs. And like I said, even I'm not saying I go the route Josh goes, but
Yeah.
Josh has great dogs to me. So if I felt like Josh dogs were good enough for me to breed to, I'm gonna take his opinion and listen to what he says.
I raised Raw right. I'm glad all my heartache and stress and aggravation over the last couple of years and getting kicked out of groups finally paid off. Rob finally trying to do shit the right way.
Oh yeah, like I said, bro, when you start, hey, it is what it is. I mean, but you gotta admit, like a lot of people wonder why I can fuck with XL breeders and standard breeders and I breed exotics. Because I know and love dogs. You feel me?
Yeah.
Now, just because I choose to breed this type of dog does not mean I don't know dogs.
Yeah. And see, and that's what a lot of people fail to realize and don't want to understand that a lot of the confusion with dog lovers and the exotic community or the American bully community is the sheer fact that dog lovers are against the health issues and the problems that these dogs tend to have and develop due to poor breeding and people just can't grasp the understanding. Like, oh, you're hating. No, we're not hating. It's just that we're dog lovers and
Well,
dog.
hey, Rob, let's do this because I've been watching Avalon. Avalon and talk shit to me before. Avalon and been in the comments for years. I have never seen this man or heard his voice. Let this man speak. I gotta hear this.
Hey, let me say
Let
this
this
real quick.
man
That's my
speak.
first time saying Avalon too. You know,
Hey, that's what I'm
I
saying.
see him
What's
on
up with
lives
my
all the
guys,
time.
bro? Go ahead.
Yeah, first time
What's
seeing him.
good,
What's
Matter of
going
man?
fact,
on,
I'm gonna
Avalon?
put
Good,
him. I'm
fellas.
gonna put him on solo layout. We gotta see this.
What's good? What's good? You know, and I guess the topic y'all talking about is complications with breeding. You know, well,
Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was in junior high school. You know what I'm saying? I used to sit in the back of biology class with my boy Primo. He a breeder too out here in Cali, and we used to talk about breeding dogs, what we went through, how we do it, what we can make better. You know, it's this is not a fly by day. I'm gonna hop in and I'm gonna try to make a quick buck type of ordeal. You know what I'm saying? You got to take this shit serious because these are animals. You know what I'm saying? And to me, they become part of your family at some way, some shape, or form. Complications with breeding, bro. I done stuck my whole arm up in a female, man. You know, to try to get a puppy out. You know, minutes went by, hours went by, nothing came out. I gotta do what I gotta do because I gotta save my female. You know, I was in a period of time to where everybody started transitioning to this backyard veterinarian type. You know, oh, they could do C sections, they could do this, and you know, they could crop ears, and then they could give you your shots. They could give you the B12, the early shot to make the girl go in the heat, the whole nine. Been through that, right? Those are all mistakes, you know.
Oh well,
Um,
matter of fact, now that you said that, how do you feel about the PG 600? Because I've heard a lot that shorten his dog's lifespan and all of that. How do you feel about that?
well, they're just like dogs, in a way, are just like humans. You know what I'm saying? You keep
Or do
pumping
you
them
do
up with
well?
shit.
Well, first, do you know what the PG 600 is?
I don't. I heard
Okay, so
about it.
okay.
So enlighten me. I'm not gonna be like some dumb brother that's
Well, no,
like,
no,
oh
no.
yeah,
What it
yeah,
is
yeah,
is
yeah. I
it's
know
that
what it
shot.
is. Like
It's
no,
that yeah. It's that shot that brings your dog into heat early.
oh. I don't agree with it. I don't agree with it. You don't. You know, and the reason why I don't agree with it because that's strictly for money. You see what I'm
Gotcha.
saying? Um, you need to pay attention to how your female is maturing when she grows if she's going to be a breeding stock. You know what I'm saying? Some of these females are just not capable of handling puppies, giving birth to puppies. They don't care. You know, it just happens like that. And if you don't know, nowadays, a lot of these people making dogs, I'm not going to say the word breeder, a lot of these people making dogs don't care. They just trying to go for a quick buck. And when you do that, you're not allowing these females to be in a natural dog habitat to where they can grow these birthing instincts. You see what I'm saying? They keeping them locked up in rooms. They kicking their kids out of their room, putting their kennels in a room where dogs is living in kennels all day. You know, that's not a dog. You know what I'm saying? So when you let these dogs out in the wildlife in your backyard or whatever, run free, they gain these instincts. You know what I'm saying? I used to always, every time I got a female pregnant and it was close to time of giving birth, I would always do this with my female, right? You know that whining sound that a puppy makes?
Yeah.
I would always make that whining sound before she even gave birth to one pup to see if she would like get keen, see if them ears would pop up, them eyes would get wide. She turn around, look at her back, see if something coming. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
That's a good
actually,
mama.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't. So explain the purpose of that because that seems like a little extra to me. But shit works. So if it works for you, it can work for other people. So I want to know why.
No, because
Hey, that's kind of what.
you're prepping the
Hey,
mother for what's happening. Go
hey,
ahead.
let me just
Who
say
was
this
But
real
talking?
but
quick.
is that is that is
Sorry
that
about that,
natural? Is
Avalon.
that
Hey, but that's what I was talking about earlier. You know, when I had a female that was about to come in heat, especially if she never had puppies, I put around a bitch that just had puppies and her puppies to see how she react. And not only that, she'll start taking to those puppies. that's me just trying to get her ready.
See, I can
understand
never
exactly
do
what
that
you're talking
because
about,
whether I breed exotics or not, my dogs are
Exactly.
still dogs. If my dog just had a litter and I bring another dog around, bro, or even another person that my dog does not know, it's finna be an issue.
Right.
Oh no.
Well, that's the way your dogs are. As an alpha man of that yard, you got to make shit happen. So I make sure I make that happen with no issues, and that's just me
Yeah.
how I do it.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I hate to say
Yeah,
it,
but
but
see, I
you
want to
got
make sure. But see, my thing is that's a dog natural instincts, and regardless, I'm not going to take away my dog's natural instincts. Uh, if my dog is going to react a certain way because she feel threatened, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Any person that my dog never liked has been someone who has wronged me. So I am definitely never going to do anything to get rid of my dog's natural instincts ever. You feel me? So hey, I mean, you can call it dominance, you can call it, the alpha dog, you can call it what you want, but these dogs have natural instincts, and I will never try to get rid of those. If you don't like a person, I don't give a fuck. Hey, listen, check this out. If my dog don't like my wife, I'm gonna start thinking twice about her, and she better not be around my dog.
No,
man.
so I understand that too, but it's just about making small adjustments, man. To make things easier for yourself.
Yeah.
it's more.
Yeah,
Make sure
my wife gotta go
you
get a
got to make
hotel
sure that
room during the pregnancy.
you got to make sure. No, you can't have two pack leaders. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Absolutely,
You can have
absolutely.
one. You can have a pack leader, then you can have someone under you that the dogs know they have to respect, and that's your wife and the kids. You see what I'm
Okay, so
saying?
saying that, I'm glad. See, we finna take this. Nah, never mind. We 2 hours in. I'm not gonna go there. Go ahead.
No, but you gotta make your dogs know who's the man, who's the fucking the pack leader running the show. When you make a command, you whistle, you tap your feet, you make your voice a little deeper than it was normally. They gotta understand that. You know what I'm saying? And these dogs nowadays, bro, they don't understand that. These people don't even understand that. You
No,
know what I'm
definitely.
saying?
All right, well, I'm gonna go there anyway. I can't do it because I've been drinking. So check this out. So if that's the case, and I believe in what you're saying, I believe that that's the case. Why do people feel like their dogs can perform better in a show ring in a handler's hand who has never met their dog?
Listen, this is you. I don't know if you guys know my background, but I used to be a handler. You know what I'm saying? Um, I was
Okay,
breeding, and then I started handling. I handled a lot of famous dogs here on the West Coast,
yeah, it is.
and
But y'all need to go
I
upstairs.
always told everybody, I can show you how to handle your dog.
Yeah,
You
because
see
that's
what
what I
I'm
say.
saying?
I hear people say, "Oh, well, this dude, he's a handler. He does this." But my thing is this: I believe in the old school dog shit. A dog has one master. One.
Yep,
That's it.
yep.
You feel me? Now, my dogs, like I've had aggressive dogs where I didn't really trust. But these dogs, literally, if I'm around and my wife is around, these dogs cater to my wife. When my kids come around, if they're not here, when those kids are around, my dogs cater to the kids. Dogs know. You feel me? Even though they know who is in
They're being
charge, they cater
protected.
to the weakest link. So I don't understand how a person could feel your dog could perform in a ring better with someone they don't know. I look at that like you don't care enough to
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 take the
handle
time.
your dog. You don't care enough
No,
to be that
no,
person that handles your dog.
because all honesty, to handle a dog, to get a dog right for the show ring, it takes time. Like, look, man, I've been working my whole life. I done had a yard with like 20 something dogs. You know what I'm saying? And so I wouldn't go to bed until 1 or 2 in the morning because I gotta train each and every one. I gotta show each and every one love. So and these people ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna. I don't care if you can offer me 3 grand. I'll fly you out to come show my dog. Woo, 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 woo. Look, you need to show your dog because he's gonna
Bro, I don't
respond
I don't
to
feel I
you.
don't feel nobody I don't feel nobody can show my dog better than I can. This is my dog. But see, this is the problem. A
It
lot of
shouldn't
these
be.
people, a lot of these people put their dogs in fuck a lot of these people put their dogs in fucking cages and leave them there until it's time for show.
Well,
There is
you
no
know what I
commitment.
say about
There is no
my theory
commitment.
on that is you take the dog to the show, you keep him in the cage for the first hour. You take him out, give him water, no treats,
You walk them around lightly, not around other dogs, but behind your little booth or whatever, where you know practice your showing moves or methods or whatever you're doing. And then when it's time, when you hear that, oh, woo woo woo, class, come to the get ready. That's when you walk up in there. Still don't give them no treats, because if you give them treats before, they're gonna keep expecting it.
Well,
So
see,
what?
I'll tell people this. When I was hitting the show ring, I'll tell people this. Anytime my dog didn't perform correctly because he was uncomfortable, I was uncomfortable at that show too.
Bro, I done been uncomfortable out of a lot of shows.
No,
I
I
done.
have. Think about this. You go to the show with your dog, all these people yelling, all these people talking shit, all this
The
bullshit
music,
going on around.
that's the music playing loud. That's why I tell everybody, you want to train your dogs for the show? Go do it towards like
Well,
a
see,
four-way street. Do
this is
it where the
something.
music is going.
This is something we'll have a topic about, but and I am a certified dog trainer, so I will tell people if you train your dog in the house and your dog is listening to everything you're saying, you need to take the dog to the backyard. Once you take that dog to the backyard and he's listening to everything you saying, take that dog to the front yard. Once you take that dog to the front yard, take that dog in public. Then take that dog to a dog park and separate it. Stay in the parking lot. Don't take it right into the dog park. Separate yourself far enough for your dog to actually still listen to you. Now, once your dog can do all of that, then take your dog to the garage if you breed exotics, and you find the loudest stereo system you can find, and invite your friends over and have a fucking party while you're still trying to train this dog.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the
You have
louder
to
it is, the
put your
better.
dog, you have to train your dog for the conditions that it's going to be in. If you don't, I don't care how good your dog listens when it's sitting in the house. It's not going to do that in other circumstances.
Exactly.
Oh
That's
yeah.
right. Hey.
That's why when I see people with these stacking boards, congratulations. I'm not saying
They're
it
not
don't
being
work. I feel it's a gimmick. You
they're
feel
not
me?
being dogs.
Your dog is learning how to stack on this board, but soon as it get off that board and get on the fucking floor, it don't listen to shit you have to say.
Hey, well, the thing
Look,
is, after you take them off the board, you got to put them on the floor, right?
Yeah,
So,
that's why I said. So that's why I tell people basic obedience is what you need if you are going to show a dog. But
Oh,
what people get that messed up at is dogs remember shit. So if you are training this dog with basic obedience and your commands are always sit, stay, or if you train your dog to sit when you stop, when you get in the show ring, that dog is going to sit down when you
yep,
stop moving. You
yep,
have to know what the show ring requires, and you also have to know how to train a dog if you're preparing it to be a show quality dog.
exactly.
oh
now
yeah,
you got to
yeah.
study.
You want to do a session on show etiquette and all that? Hit me up. I'll be more than welcome to come chat it up. You know, but
Well,
a
see,
lot of
hey,
these people
Avalon just said
nowadays,
he flies out for free and comes to your house for free, and he's gonna teach you. There you go.
ain't nothing for free. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay, well, let me ask you this because Josh has something to say. So let me ask you this before we get to Josh real quick. So if people want to talk to you about show etiquette and all of that, what's the fee? How much does it cost?
it depends on what they want. You know, I don't
Well, go
really.
ahead.
I'm
Listen.
not. I just be blunt. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be real blunt. I'm not really in it for the money. You know what I'm saying? I get more gratification watching someone that I taught or I showed something to win. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about the money. You know what I'm saying? I'm a working man. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 grandkids, 4 kids. You know what I'm saying?
Man, how old
I'm
are
doing
you?
it. How old am I?
Yeah.
Man, I'll be 45 next month, player.
Oh, you my age. Uh,
Yeah,
all right.
right.
Yeah. But for
we,
5
we,
grandkids, bro, your
all
kids
about
are
the
working.
same, man.
Oh yeah, you know
Right.
I started young though.
We
You know
all
So
I
right.
had
Josh,
a
hey Josh, go ahead. What was you about to say?
Nah, you're just talking about obedience, man, and being in the ring and things like that. I just hopped back on, so I don't know where y'all was at, but I'm that ring man. I put my dogs in the ring, and I'm be honest with you, I breed my dogs that go in the ring. All right,
Hold on. Which
I breed
ring
my
we talking
dogs.
about? We talking
Breed.
about the confirmation
Oh, no,
ring?
no, no. Hey,
Or
no,
we
no, hold on.
talking
Wait. Hey, Rome.
about
Look,
exotic?
Rome. When I
for
talked to
for a
Josh,
part
the
of
first
your
time I met Josh, I was on the hype you finna be on right now. I ain't gonna lie.
right. It's a serious question because we all know there's a difference. You know
All
what I'm
right,
saying?
No,
You
I
got
was
the
on the
hey,
hype you
confirmation
was on.
show,
hey,
But when you see
Rob,
his
yeah,
dog,
it's a
Rob.
party.
After you finish, Josh, I got a question for you.
All right, give me just 1 second. Rob, I want you to first say what you was gonna say, and then I'm gonna let you say what you're gonna say, Ron, and then I'm gonna get my input. So say what you're gonna say, Rob.
no, what I was saying was I was on the same hype that Rome was on when you were talking about, oh, my dog is winning shows and it's functional, it's 100% functional and correct and this and that. I'm sitting here like, nah, that's bullshit, bro. That don't happen in the exotic community, blase, blase. And then when I seen this bitch, I didn't know she was pregnant at the time, so I seen a slight high rear, and I'm like, oh no, look at this, look at that. And then I even seen the bitch when I seen her. And then when he told me she was pregnant, I was like, oh, okay. And then I seen her the other day on live when she wasn't pregnant. Hey, that's a bad bitch
Well,
for sure.
hold on.
Go ahead, Ron.
Let me clarify something. Let me clarify something. I wasn't downgrading or demoting the dog at all, but
No, you
we
good.
all know that there's a difference between the two show areas. You know what I'm saying? You had
Definitely.
competition shows, and then you have the exotic shows where it's a huge party and everybody having fun. So when I have individuals say, well, they did this or did that in a show, you know what I'm saying? I have to ask the question, well, which style of show
So
are you?
so basically you're asking where he's showing at then.
Yeah, is it a confirmation show or is it just the regular exotic show that he was talking about?
All right, so I'm gonna tell you like this. I show my dog in any show, bro. I put my
Got
dog in any ring. All right. So what I do as a dog handler, all right, when
mm-hmm.
I'm showing my dogs, hey, well, first of all, let you know that I did all the research, bro. You know,
Mm-hmm.
before I even decided to even show my dogs, I was told that, hey, my dog is, I got a beautiful ass dog. What are you doing with her? And I had to think, what do I want to do with this bad bitch right here? I found out in the exotic community, although she's like one of the most well balanced exotic, micro exotic that there is, I felt like she wasn't the way. It wasn't what everybody necessarily wanted, right?
Yeah.
So what I did see, what I was gonna do is I was gonna put her on the map by putting her in the damn in the show ring. All right, I started doing my research, bro. I didn't do my research I didn't get my research from the exotic community, man. We talking about the real dog shows, bro. I started going through, how to stack a dog, how to gate a dog, how to get the right angulation on a dog, and then I put my son on it. And what I did was when I put him on it, he started teaching me more, and we started looking at videos together. I start contacting these folks that does professional shows, bro. And I start asking the question. I have them break my dog down, break my training cycle down. How do you actually train your dog to do that? And again, I did a lot of video watching, YouTube University. And bro, when I put my damn dog number, you talking about a dog to stop? I mean to sit when you stop. A dog to raise his head when you put your hand up. A dog to gait correctly at the right angulation, at the right trot speed, bro. I got all that
Well,
down.
hey Josh, how old is that female, bro?
She's 8. She's 20 months now.
Well,
She's
hey,
20
I'm letting you know now, bro. Well, one of these puppies, I'm coming for you.
Hey, no, that's what I want everybody to do. Hey, check. That's what I want everybody to do because that keeps me up on my game. Again, I tell everybody, and I like to say this. I didn't produce one of these bitches I got.
Oh, I don't give a shit about none of them.
No, let me finish. But I produced them for the ring. All right, and
Yeah.
what I plan to produce is another show dog, another show dog quality puppies, and that's what I think I got right here. Right?
Yeah. Well, hey, I will tell you this, bruh. Like I said, they're real young, so I can't really tell. But one thing I can see is the headpieces on them motherfuckers are amazing, bro. I love them headpieces.
Hey, well, I appreciate it. So again, this is our first litter. I didn't produce them, but I felt like I know the blood based on going back on my research, and then I researched the dog that I went to, all right, to make sure that I get exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna tell you, I went to Vegas, bro. I went several places in Texas. I flew to look at dogs.
Don't do that no more.
Josh, do you really think that fucking matters? Do you really think that matters if you produce a badass dog or if you pick a badass dog? Does it really matter if?
Well. To be honest, man, I had a lot of flack in the beginning because I talked my dog up so much because she was so well balanced, because she was a great.
That's why I want you. That's why I want your head. But I still see that that's a beautiful dog. I don't care if you produced it or not. I know it's yours.
Right, absolutely. And a lot of people didn't know that they weren't my dogs until I told them. Right, because when I went and picked those dogs out, those were the dogs that I thought that fit my vision of where I wanted to go with breeding these dogs. So I don't think it matters. The reason why I don't think it matters is because everybody got to start from somewhere. It's all about what you do with the bad bitch that you got.
Exactly.
That's what it's about for me. But I do want to say this.
Yeah, because even go ahead.
When I pick my dogs, I do pick them for for full functionality. I do pick them for the ring because that's what I like to do.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like on this hybrid type deal right now. And,
I bet.
Hey, and the reason I'm on that because I want full functionality. I want to be able to go exotic side. And I want to be able to go to the American Bully side when I want to with the dog that I'm going to produce.
Hey, I'm on that hybrid shit too, bro.
Right, and so if I want to go extreme, get the freaky exotic dog, I can do it and still keep a lot of the functionality. Based upon once my hybrid is where I want it to be. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give my boy Chris Hodge shout out on that side of the house as well, because he helped me hone in on my vision on exactly what I wanted to do. So I definitely gotta give my boy Chris Hodge out of North Carolina, the Fern Kennel.
Now, I'm gonna say this, Josh. I'm gonna say this because I like you. I'm not gonna end the live when you said that, but I'm gonna go ahead and.
I gotta
see. You ain't like that, Rob. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I got a question for you, Josh.
No, look. Hold on, wait. Hey, real quick, Josh. This is why I say that. I've been following Chris Hodge for some years, right?
Right.
From when he used to have like 3 people on his lives, and I used to be one of those 3 peoples. When he started getting associated with the bigger breeders, I'm not gonna say their names, but you know who I'm speaking of.
Okay.
Those dudes don't like me, so turned around. Chris Hodge decided to have an issue with me and then block me, which I don't care. But he jumped on that route. Now, when he jumped on that route, I was cool. No, look, hold on, wait. When he jumped on that route, I was cool with it. But then when he did a live and was crying, calling the police on motherfuckers, bro, I just don't support that.
But what his dogs look like though? You're not speaking about him. You know what I'm saying?
No, but we're talking about he was going live and it was a person. What his dogs look like, I like his dogs.
I know Chris personally. I met him a couple of times, and we shouldn't even go into that type of without him being here to defend himself. I mean, on some man stuff.
Well, I get it, but he defended himself on live when he was crying. Now about his dog. No, look. I
know what Rob's talking about.
I don't even care about what Rob.
No, but look about his dog. I do like his dog. I'm not gonna lie. I do like his dog. Now, Chris Hodge came from the Razor's Edge community. He fucked with Remy's owner. I forgot his name. They were real. He was a part of that movement. So I will give him the credit for that. I don't have an issue with that man. Let's make that clear. I followed that man. And then, bruh, I used to get up on Sunday mornings because he used to go live on Sunday mornings, bruh, and read the Bible.
That's right.
You feel me? So I definitely got respect for that man. I don't have no issues. His issues with me, who the fuck knows? Who cares?
So as far as his program goes, his program is up to par.
I would say so, but what I say, his main stud, I forgot his name. But what's his main stud name? Cash App. He said Cash App was 10 inches. No, but look, wait. He said Cash App was 10 inches. That's something that I didn't believe when he said it. I don't know. I never seen a dog in person.
So I would tell you this. Cash App is somewhere. This is my opinion because I didn't pull out the wicket. Cash App is somewhere between 10 to 11 and a half inches. That's my opinion.
Is he as short as 5150?
No, this is the thing. We all know
51,
that when it comes,
5150 is a different short.
like
Because
we all
the
know that when it
5150
comes to
got a different,
pictures,
he got a different frame on him.
but we all know when it
Oh,
comes to pictures,
Cash
when
App
it
is
comes to
solid, bro.
pictures, when
Cash
it
App
comes
is
to
wide.
pictures, the pictures never show your
Oh,
dog's true height.
Check it out.
So
Hey, I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm taking my bitch Desert Storm to Cash App.
okay.
Right? When I first seen Cash App, I was like, oh my fucking goodness. This fucking picture makes this dog look huge, big, and burly, muscled up.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He's small, big, and burly, muscled up.
Okay.
All right.
no, like I said, I never seen him in person. So if Chris Hodge
Right.
watches this or you guys talk to him, bro, literally, I don't have an issue with that man. I don't like the way he
Solid
carried
dog.
himself.
Solid dog. Solid
Yeah, I don't
dog.
like the way he carried himself because he was on, like I said, he was on live on some hood shit. Some hood shit
Talk
came
about
to
that,
him.
Rob. Let's go to another
But
subject. Cut that shit
about
out.
the dog, about the dogs, I do like Cash App. I just never knew how tall that dog really was. But I do like Cash App for sure.
I got a
And
question
then
for Josh.
matter of fact, about a year ago, he had produced the dog. The first dog he was showing off Cash App was a little puppy, about 3 months. I don't know the dog's name, but this was about a year ago. You feel me? The dog was badass as a puppy, for sure.
Let Avalon get his question out real quick.
Yeah. So Josh, how long you been in the game? Are you located in Diego?
Who, me?
No, Josh Adams.
Oh,
No, I'm located in Texas, bro. Now,
Oh, okay.
I've been breeding for over 30 years, bro. I just kind of switched over into the bully world about 3.5 years ago. You know,
Oh,
to
okay.
where I decided to get serious about it.
Yeah,
All
I think
right.
Josh old enough.
And at this moment where we at right now with the exotic and the bully world, and I'm gonna throw in the Frenchie too because they fucking up the Frenchies.
Yep.
What do you does the ring still mean anything to you? Because I see you going to a lot of shows, and I hope you're not showing your dogs at those shows, or I don't know how you do it, so I'm not gonna make assumptions because the ass makes everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I want your opinion on that.
That's a good question.
So, hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. At the exotic shows, the ring really, in the end, don't really mean too much of anything. In the end, all right. But what I like to do, I like to give my dogs exposure. I like to get out there and show the functionality of my dogs and show that I work with my dogs. That's why I call myself 24K grind, right? Because I'm always grinding. You know, no matter what it is in the bully world, I'm grinding. You know, I do so much more than get in the ring and produce dogs, right? But when I get in the ring, I want to show my dog off because you got people like Rob, that cat Robert McCormick say it ain't no functional or great structure bullies. I mean, exotic bullies out there, and that's what I like to do. I like to show this is a dog that can go into any ring and win.
well, see, hold on, wait. Before you call me out like that, like I said, I like how your girls stand there, bro. I ain't seen nothing, bro. We ain't. Hey,
Right.
let me. Let me.
Unfortunately, at one point in time, that statement was at least 90% factual.
Oh, I would agree, bro. Like I said, when I seen the bitch, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. When I seen the bitch, I was impressed.
But see, that's the graduation of exotic breeding. You feel what I'm
No,
saying?
it's not that. This is me talking shit to keep the live interesting.
Right, I got you.
I'm saying at one point in time, having a functional, structured exotic was like the furthest thing fucking imaginable. Like no one even saw that. That was fucking impossible. What? An exotic do what?
Nah, but look, Rome. Let's be honest. A lot of exotic breeders call their dogs functional because they can walk. When did that?
Bullshit.
But
That's bullshit.
But you know what? A lot of that's true. That's true. That's true, Robert. But at the same time, just because they moving don't mean they moving.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I agree with
I
that.
agree.
And that's what I could never get over to these people. Because I would ask them, can your dog move? Oh, yeah, my dog can move.
But see, and that's why I always say that there's no 100% functional exotic. That's why I say that.
Right.
There's a
you explain that to me,
dog
Rob. You
walking
explain
across
that to me.
the dog actually moving. There's a huge difference. And a lot of people can't grasp that understanding when you ask that question to him.
So this is why I always tell everybody, you take the best American bully, you take the Doberman, and I put my dog in a ring with those dogs, just because she can move exactly like she's supposed to move under her frame.
But
Right?
see,
Okay, so Josh, no, hold on, real quick, wrong, right, Josh. So where do you think your dog is lacking at though? Even though you're winning shows, even though you're doing all of this, what do you think your dog is lacking?
That's a good damn question, bro. Because I think we do a damn good job, bro. Let me think about it. So I'm going to say this: she can get distracted with what's going on in the ring.
You done?
You know, just by her moving her head. I don't like her moving her head around like this. Right? Although she will stay put, although she will stay stacked, although
If you go into the store, give me a Red Bull too, please.
when she's gating, she will look ahead, but she will look to the side if I don't have my hand up.
I'm gonna tell you a trick.
So you stack her with treats?
No, I don't stack with nothing. My hand is right here because this is what she remembered what the treats is. I don't do anything. My hand is right here. Go ahead.
Let me tell you a trick. And you tried it, and you hit me up and let me know if it worked or it didn't work.
Okay.
It didn't work, right? So you stacking her up. She in the show, right? Every dog's lined up. Don't put your hand above her. You rub that bottom part, the last ass end of her chin, under her jaw, right on the tip before it curves up to where the teeth and the gums are. Just rub that and talk to her. I guarantee you she won't move.
Okay.
A lot of people don't talk to their dogs in the ring. You talk to your dogs in the ring so they can stay focused on you.
So
that
I do. I want her to be able to do it on her own. I know a couple of guys who got their dogs. I don't know if
because if you focus, I believe this. See, this is me, the dog trainer conversation. I believe if you teach your dog basic and advanced obedience training, healed and stay, your dog will be perfectly fine in a ring.
Listen. Well, she don't have no real problem. But you asked me what do I think she's lacking at?
Yes.
I want that thing to be damn near 90 to 100%. I think she's like 80%.
So with the problem you have you had any ideas of how to fix those? And if so, what were they?
So I just keep working with her. I just keep doing, I just keep doing my same, because she's really, really good at it. She's really good at obedience in the ring and keeping her head straight up. But that's, she would veer off. She would veer off every now and again, but that would be like the only thing. She would keep her stacked posture. She'd keep that angulation. She don't mind. She don't mind people coming up and touching her. She'll stay right there. She won't yank away, and that would be the only thing. Like, for example, if I can free stack my dog and just walk away. All right, but I don't like her doing this. Although she's gonna stay put.
So in your head, what ideas have you had to fix that problem?
To be honest with you, man, I just, so I can't really say that I look to do anything else, right? I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay.
I just continue to work with it with what I know how to do, and it hadn't been like a big problem. That's like the biggest problem, and like I said, she's like at 80% with that. So I think she's pretty good at that, but I want her to be that, like I got a couple of partners, like Blake Ashmore. I don't know if you ever heard of that cat. That cat's dogs are on point. Every last dog. All right.
I bet he's spending at least 5 hours a day with him.
Yes.
You got to.
Yeah, Blake works with his dogs all the damn time.
Yeah, because minimum is an hour a day. Minimum is a full hour a day. That's minimum.
You're not willing to put the time in.
These people nowadays, they're not doing it.
I don't know if y'all know him or not, but Timothy St. Clair, like watching that man with a dog is like watching an artist paint a picture. You know what I'm saying? It's the movement between him and the dog, the confidence that the dog exposes you know, the focus that the dog has in this man's hand. And 90% of the time, Tim has no lead in his hand whatsoever. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Like,
hey, Rome, I hate to cut everybody off, but we are not pushing 3 hours. We at 2:53. So, hold
Hey,
on, wait a minute. Rome, give a shout out, kennel name, where you at, and then we're gonna go with Josh after, and then Avalon. Go ahead, brother.
Rob, it's the boy Jerome, LOE Bullies, down in Asheville, North Carolina.
Follow him on the dancing TikTok guy. All right, go ahead, Josh.
Hey, this is your boy, Mr. 24K Grind. Hey, Josh Adams, man. And you can find me on Facebook, Josh Adams, or Mamba Bully Mentality, or MBM Visuals. You can hit me up or MBM_Kennel on Instagram. And make sure you follow and share and like my YouTube page. Hey, we just bringing that thing up, man. It's going to be nice, man. We're doing interviews with people all across the country, East Coast, West Coast, up north, down south. You know, we're making it happen. We're providing a platform for any of you guys that want to advertise and promote for your kennel. Hey, it's the fastest up and coming way to promote. You don't have to be there with me when I go to shows. Give me your content, and we'll place it up on our displays. As long as you get some great content along with our MCing, we'll make sure we promote for you. MBM Visuals.
And I will say this, those displays for people that haven't seen them, when I first seen them, I will tell you guys, I was very, very impressed at what he does. All right, go ahead, Avalon.
yeah. Hey, first off, just want to tell you, Robert, if you got offended by anything I said, man, it is what it is. I'm just blessed
I'm always
like that.
offended
No
by what you
disrespect,
say,
you know
but
what I'm
hey.
saying? But you know, you hey, I'm gonna just be real with you. I'm gonna be 100. You was guilty by association with a lot of shit,
Oh,
and
definitely.
you know what I'm saying. I'm just real. I don't go home no punches with you, whatever the case may be. But I appreciate you letting me on. Much respect to all three of y'all brothers. I mean, do what y'all want to do, what y'all do, and make it to the greatest. And what we need to start doing is start uplifting. You know, a lot of these people out here need to start letting these dogs be dogs. You know, they're dogs for a purpose, for a reason. They're not dogs to make you money. That comes fifth down the freaking line. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even lower than that. So what I want to see about the bully community, I want to see, you know, if you're showing in the ring, I want to make that ribbon, that title mean something. You know what I'm saying? If you got a grand champion, out of country grand champion, that dog stud fee should be 30K. Everybody should be knocking down your door. Don't sell yourself short. I'm tired of this 1,500, this $5 grand, this everybody breeding the hype. It don't bring the. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get beside myself, and everybody just needs to make dogs. Everybody needs to stop the negativity. Everybody needs to stop the downplaying. If you don't like something, let it go. If you got an opinion on it, say it respectful like a man. Don't side burn nobody. Don't be none of that. You know what? That messes up your character. It messes up your brand, and ain't nobody gonna buy puppies from you. You're gonna be stuck. So just be positive and be around people that's gonna carry that same energy, and you'll see how far that takes you.
Now, what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna steal Daryl's theory, which goes along with Avalon said, form follow function, function follows purpose. You feel me? That is 100% the truth. Yes, I have been guilty by association for a lot of shit, and I have been that association that makes other people guilty. Like for Rome, for instance. You feel me? It definitely happens, but I have definitely learned from my mistakes in the past, and right now it's just about nothing but positivity. Salute to everybody that tunes in. For everybody that wants to keep up with my marketing type shit that I'm gonna be dishing out personally, y'all hit one in the comments so y'all can get that link. Hopefully we can all link up. Josh will be on definitely for a personal interview. This is my first time literally seeing Avalon and hearing his voice, so hopefully we can get him on for personal. We just gang banged, but
No, I feel like the feedback.
no, I'm just
Damn.
fucking with you. But hopefully, okay, hopefully we can get Avalon on for a personal interview because usually what I see from you, bro, is just your comments. But talking to you, bro, you're definitely an intelligent guy that's here for these dogs that believe in the purpose of them. And I totally agree with that. You guys are always willing to jump on. But hey, Salute to everybody that tuned in. Till next week. Hey, salute.